Hello.
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 Aloha.
Hello. Alola.
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 Cabana.
Alola. Patata. Alola. Patata.
Konnichiwa from Hawaii.
Oh yeah, baby. Bonjour from India.
One day you'll see her parents.
I can't believe that came out so soon with you talking about your family sending you postcards that say shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I wanted to do it in character, so I was like, yeah.
Yeah, hello everybody. It's me,
Hello.
Card Gardener, and you may notice I changed a little bit. I have a little thing on me now. I have a little new thing.
A little
You're
thing.
special now.
Yeah, got a little new badge. It's new now. It's
Hell
brand new.
yeah, good for you. Nice. Congratulations on the promotion.
I noticed that a lot of the logos we had used the same colors, so I changed this one.
What? Wow.
Because the other one had red, blue, and yellow as well. And we have other things that need red, blue, and yellow.
Like America.
Yeah, America. Yeah, they have red, blue, and yellow, right? That's the third color. Funny enough, I almost did put like a blue and white kind of thing mostly for this, like a red, blue, and white. Then it's like that just reminds me of actual police. But the thing on it is supposed to also represent the green that's on a lot of their uniforms and on a lot of their bikes and stuff. So we got it. Yeah, it's very nice. I think it works pretty well. We did it. Good job, everybody. Speaking of which, we have some other technically new logo things to show off at some point, but we'll show those off later probably. But we got some neato things to go over. Which may or may not be happening today or next week, or who knows. It's probably either today or next week. We'll go over them. I'm decently sure something new will pop up today, but we'll see. I'm gonna murder a dog real quick. I'll be right back.
Dog murder. Dog
In Minecraft.
destruction.
In Minecraft.
Dog extermination.
In Minecraft. I'm just making sure we're not TOS.
Dog murder.
In Minecraft, almost.
I'm gonna go poop.
In Minecraft.
Yeah, there you go. We'll get it.
If you guys want a pack opening stream, you guys know what to do. Again, that'll just depend on Deco, honestly.
I tricked the dog.
You tricked the dog? How do you trick the dog?
Oh, I was going over to her like, oh, who's a good doggy? Who's a good? And I went to go pet her, and then I picked her up, and I'm like, get in here. Little loud ass. Because she only barks at me if she's not in the same room as me.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. Evil fuck? Yeah. I'm Card Gardener. What do you expect? Anyway, no. I mean, nothing. What were you talking about, though, before I show back up?
They were asking about pack openings. I was like,
we do pack opening things.
After, but Deco,
yes.
Yeah.
It's usually before or after, which would mean either before we do things in the games or after we do things in the games. Most likely at the very end, I think we all agreed would be the best time for things like that.
Yes.
Because some people need to go to lay down or whatever, and if they can just get their stuff out of the way and run off, they can do that. Stuff like that. But we will see. May not even be some time for it. Who knows? Da-da-da-da. You gave $6 worth of DP last time? Yep, I already added that to everybody. Everybody should have the extra DP in there because that was like 7,000 and something. So I added that to everybody.
Yeah.
There's also another thing that you guys are going to be getting in just a Momo. So we might as well switch over into the room.
Oh yeah, Formula 1 poop if you didn't know.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Is it a good poop?
I don't know. I'm not there.
Why not?
Listen, I'm not gonna fly all the way to where Formula is just to see if the poop is good.
You do it when
That's
I
a waste
poop.
of a flight. No, I don't.
You do.
You know I don't.
You do.
No, I don't.
You do it every single
I don't
time.
have that money. No, I don't. How dare
Wait,
these baseless
what do you mean you
accusations.
don't? What do you mean you don't? Then who's been checking my poop?
Not me. You
We thought it
fucking-
was
Hey,
you!
Are you guys going for something?
We thought it was you, Lindo.
Listen, not every random black person with a British accent is me.
I don't know about that.
Why do they all have a British accent?
Prove it.
But you don't understand, Lindo. They had a Dutch accent.
It's like, did I fucking
Exactly.
black out at some point? Like, I don't understand where this conversation came
Yeah,
from.
me neither, man. I went to poop and I came back and they're fucking talking about
Well,
Lindo
yeah,
doing something.
I was asking Lindo if you were having a good poop, and then Lindo said that they didn't know. They don't go and check on people when they poop, and I'm like, but you check on me, and he's like, no, I don't. And then Will's like, but you usually check on me, and I'm like, no, I don't. It's like, then who's been checking on us when we poop?
I
Who
should
is it?
probably ask that Lindo.
Anyway,
shit
guys,
finger in my
thanks for
bathroom
joining
to
us
leave,
for
man.
for 5DARPS. See you next week.
Before we start things off today, we are going to give Lindo another one of these thingies. Thank you very much for the $60 Cerberus Magician or that he gave before the stream started. Blam, there you are.
Thank you.
But also, because we are still making up for a certain number of donations that happened by a Krabozi, we had decided finally what they were going to be used for. Now that these can be used, we are going to give each of you one more of these. One,
Heck yeah.
Krabozi, what the fuck?
and he gave a really big donation like last campaign.
I know that. Still, Krabozi, what the fuck?
We were still
Thank
figuring
you,
out what to do with
Krabozi.
all of it. But it is finally settled. It is finally set through. I think that they also are going to be able to prestige one or two other people as well. We were talking about because we couldn't do it evenly to everybody. So we'll get into that later as well. They can hold on to those for as long as they want. But yeah, you guys all should now have your little guys, your little tokos, your little tokenos. Do each of you have at least two? Yeah, each of you have at least two. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
this will be used for nothing but great things, I'm sure.
Yeah, the
Nothing
black bar
but
from last
chaos,
week.
as
Do
per
we?
usual.
We do still the black bar from last week. That is true. That is true.
I mean, it'll probably still be useful for what we're about to do in the game today.
Oh,
so.
definitely. But you know, I can turn it off and on. I need to put that as a button on my stream deck. Is what I need to do.
The sensor bar.
Yeah. Makes it art commission money and donation money for computer problems. Yeah, exactly. It was a big old thing.
Big old dono.
Big old thing.
You're so kind.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Prestige characters wisely or not.
There we go.
Prestige
Or not,
the
who
worst
cares?
ones ever.
Just have fun.
You
Prestige
should just
card
prestige
gardener.
for you twice. Fuck them.
Card Garden has never been
There we go.
prestiged. How dare?
Don't do it! No.
Don't do that. He's already too powerful.
Has he actually not
Broly
been
needs more
prestiged?
power.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, don't do it now.
Panic!
Now that it's been said. But no.
You could prestige Zorg before you fucking prestige Card Gardener, please.
You could have given your name to a wizard, but no, you decided to go for the full-on demon.
Listen, demons are just cooler.
Very funny, very funny. Bye guys, we're gonna start things up. We're gonna decide the card of the day, which I believe the best to do for that one would probably be we're gonna go with Ruby Panda, who has been changed since the last time. As we see it over here, we're gonna give a Ruby Panda, a couple of Ruby Pandas over to our boy Will. Here you go, Will. It is your deck is now complete, even though you have this polymerization here randomly. I don't know what that's about.
Wait, when did I get Polly? What?
I don't know. There's like a random
Congratulations.
polymerization just laying over here. I don't I don't know whose it is. Anyway, congratulations.
It's
Anyway, so,
probably his.
but it's man. We have Nimble Ruby Panda. Because I now know the inspiration behind these, they are now a fire.
Thank you.
They're also a pyro. Because I made them a fire pyro, I also noticed that I gave them more attack than they were supposed to have, because they were only supposed to have 1,000, because that's what works with their ability. When this card does 1,000 more damage to your opponent's life points, draw a card. They have 1,400, which is a lot more than they should have had.
Yeah,
But,
I was wondering about that. I
Yeah.
didn't want to say it out loud in case you forgot forever.
But yep, they're down to 1,000 now. They have the 1,600 defense. Nothing else has really changed. They are a fire now, which is pretty cool, which means that they work with little Chimera, which is also in your deck, so that's pretty neato. But yeah, we got ourselves our Ruby Panda. Very good, very good.
Pog.
Who would like to tell us what happened last time?
Yeah, man. We're back on the hustle. So last time in 5DARPS, I cannot even remotely think of a witty title right now.
But you can think of the image I
Duelists
just
in a
finished
dry
drawing.
land 2. I mean, I
It's a
guess we are in a
two-parter.
circus. I'll let you know if I think of a circus fiend one for next one. Point is, we have great news. Nadia and the goblin are alive.
Hooray!
This is good. Hooray!
Hooray!
Neutral news. We're still here.
Hooray!
And the bad news is that we're still here.
Hooray!
So we talked with Thunder Dragon a little about what's going, the general situation of the land, and we learned a little bit more about the people building some kind of gigantic Ferris wheel over there where all the cannon shots are coming from. We know that they're storing energy, and Thunder Dragon feels like there's something like near there. There's definitely something strong over there. And then the assumption is made that, well, if it's something like gathering that much power, it would have to be a spirit that's leading it. And it's like, well, that seems probably right. And while they're having that conversation, we realized that by using some of the skills, we can have a couple of more cards that are added into the decks. And by using some of the skills that were left behind, we can give them to Phantom Dealer to snort. And
Oh, that's good.
Love this shit.
and after he crushes them, turns them into cocaine, and he snorts the damn thing with his terrible echidna nose. The team gets together and goes, you know what I'm still good at? I'm about to generate some fucking cards. And then the team participates in perilous gambling for at least an hour. But it's fine, that's part of our society. So the team decides to maybe start wandering off in that direction where the guys trying to murder us are, because there is a little area nearby where you can actually enter their base. And we leave some of the others over here to first of all take care of Nadia, considering that she's still passed out, because turns out that being exploded doesn't wake you up immediately unless you're a fucking goblin dealer and you can smell success and opportunity at any given time. So they wander over here. Turns out this place is littered with fucking mines everywhere, and after fucking Kate fucking throws a wrench at a guy, and after much deliberation on whether he loses, he didn't recover. He didn't recover. Yeah, it hurts so much. Benny goes to duel him. If Benny loses, they have to go on a date. We're sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Anyway, Benny wins. I still think it's so fucking funny last time where it's like, I have to pick a new club. I've never been on a date before. No, I will win. And after they successfully beat him, they're granted safe passage all the way over here. The girl that was near him fucking ditches him because now he's a loser. Now he fucking sucks. So there's also a bunch of kidnapped Thunder tribes over here. They are freed. They are no longer being kidnapped as we have freed them. We asked them to take that one all the way over back. So he is our fucking prisoner now of war.
Yes.
Also, he had a little gem in his fucking thing and it broke and it sucked. Who knows what that is? Don't worry, we'll find out later. After that, the team minus Kate have a small conversation about the importance of words and how some things can be unlearned, and that we shouldn't be saying the forbidden SHADOW words in this area. And it's
Shadow
like, well,
words.
No, you said it. And so it's like you can't say those. Like, listen, power, like words are really important. You can't say those. And like some people, you know, when they discover this kind of stuff, it's all right. But some people, you know, they're a little bit more reckless of how they do it. And they're like, "What people?" And then it fucking fingers just points directly at Kate as she's walking away. Someone hold that. Someone's ringing at the door. Let me go see what that is.
Listen, you can't say the S word. It's the spirit world N word.
It isn't.
I don't know. Don't equate.
That's not true.
Please.
It's more like
it's not the spirit words M word. However, you can't say it. That's our word.
like I considered it more like spelling out SHOT when like the fucking kid.
Man. He's gone now. I killed him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, you missed the joke, but it's fine.
That's fine. Anyway, Kate, meanwhile, has gone over here and has checked some of the ventilation and found thing in the ventilation. Dude, I'm gonna fucking die.
Oh. Don't.
No, you're laughing. You're
didn't laugh.
laughing, but I'm drinking.
I didn't laugh. I said oh.
Never laugh.
Then I said don't.
Ever again.
Now I'm laughing.
And you know, looks inside and finds King Comboy, which is a synchro card. Maybe he was just chilling in there. It's fine. The rest of the team catches up. We find a little splitting path here between this area and that area. We are told that the spirit world kind of doesn't work by normal rules. If you walk somewhere, you might not be taken to where you have to be. It might just take you somewhere else. It's all. The boundaries of this world get a little bit topsy-turvy, so we just flip a coin and said that we want to go straight ahead. Going straight ahead, we find out the girl that fucking ditched the other guy back there, and she is not too happy to see us. But after Taliesin strikes a special little duel deal, considering that, you know, we're gonna go for here anyway, they decide that, well, if Taliesin wins, she tells them everything that she knows about this place after we had to, you know, apparently not take her childhood memories. That sucks. It would have been nice to know. And she's like, well, if I win, I fucking tag along with you, which is probably the worst decision that she will make. That is perhaps something that she may come to regret. But she does get her way. She wins. They chat a little about the general nature of the area. They talk a little bit about, you know, we're kind of all working for Ryushin. We're gathering energy. These things that we're wearing in our neck, we get energy from that. And then Taliesin is like, well, we'll catch you later. I sure hope you don't regret, you know, signing up your life for us to be fucking friends forever.
I didn't do that.
But it's too late.
That wasn't what I said.
That's not what I said.
That wasn't the deal. I'm just following you back to your world.
You're right, it wasn't the deal.
Right.
That's not what I said.
They aren't just our friend. They're our Nakama.
I'm not your
Oh
Nakama.
my god.
I'm not your Nakama guy.
I'm not your Nakama guy.
I'm not your guy, pal.
I'm not your pal, buddy.
I'm not your buddy,
I'm not
rival.
your buddy, Nakama.
And the cycle continues.
Anyway, when I'm trying to communicate, it's like, I hope you don't regret that. Bye. They walk over, continue. We actually do end up somewhere. We end up at the circus. We're in the circus now, where the circus is. And this guy is here, and he's like, look at my big cannon. And we're like, your dick? And it's like, no, my cannon. And then a light shows over us where we are likely to be shot if the cannon fires. And Gregor just walks away. Like the enlightened man he is. And then Ryushin shows up, and it's like, where the fuck are you going? You're gonna go duel that guy now. And he's like, alright. And it's like, well, do that. And it's like, well, I guess I am. And then the kid's like, alright, do it so I can beat him up. And it's like, well, okay. And they decide that whoever wins gets to shoot the cannon, basically. And he wins that one. And he decides, just shoot that cannon straight down. Turns out that does destroy the cannon. It also brings out the guy underneath the cannon, which gotta say, not one of my greatest plans.
What?
Not one of my most well thought out plans. Here he is.
Yep.
There's the guy. I mean, he could have been bigger, but he's still pretty big. I just for comparison, hold on. Can I borrow? Okay, I'm gonna borrow a Sam for height. This is the side. This is the Sam to height chart here. He's at foot licking height. That's how big he is.
He's at toe licking height.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Toe sucking.
Toe taken. Can cut off their toes and throw them in the river.
And apparently he was like part of like before the Great Gardens of this guy who we don't know who it is and we'll never know, but he's real important. This is a great time if you've watched Dark. But the point is, he's out, and now Kate is going to beat Aryushin's ass before he can give it more power. And if she fails, I don't know, we can start a Kroger's or something in here.
All right, yeah, that's essentially it. Yeah, you guys can start a Kroger's. Yeah. You guys were offered by him at one point. Hey, instead of listening to Thunder Dragon and have them help you out of here, I could help you out of here. You just have to get your power from the Dark Ruler instead, and blah 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 blah.
To admittedly, he makes a good point. They do have a gigantic guy.
Yeah, they do have a big old guy.
But also it's like,
does Thunder Dragon have a big old guy? I didn't fucking think so.
He is the big old guy.
He is the big old guy.
He also said that I was special. So it's no competition.
You have to suck Dallas's dick first before you can get him to do anything.
Yeah. No. Keep with the theme. We gotta suck their toes. I don't want to suck their toes.
It's what they do in the CIA. You mice them, all right?
This is fine.
This is fine.
This is what you've signed up for to go with this new group. I hope you're prepared.
Hope you're prepared. I already fucking tried to murder money. 2 of you. I'll keep going.
Yeah,
compromise.
As
ego.
You guys are brought back into this fray here. I'm trying to find my time to do a playlist. There it is. Electric Rose. We always got to go Electric Rose. Electric Rose is the best. All right.
I want to hear it.
No.
Okay.
I actually figured out a way that I actually do not need Yomebot to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway because I don't care.
Oh.
It's just a lot easier for you guys to be able to turn it up and down at your leisure if I do it this way. But I technically do not need Yomebot for it. Technically.
There she is.
I think it's cable output. Do you guys hear Electric Rose?
Yep, there's Electric Rose.
Good. All right. As you guys, we're all coming back into this. You find that Ryukushin is still in front of you. They are still looking at each of you with a large A large grinning expression, their elongated head and their metal-like extremities along them. Again, intimidating as fuck, because, you know, one of his claws could probably slice through your torsos without any problem. Like, they're that large and that sharp looking. However, as you did challenge him to the battle rights, I believe, Kate.
Mm-hmm.
The two of you stare off to each other. Now, tell me, what are your terms?
Terms are, if I win, you lose all ability to fight, and you also provide us with any information we want.
Lose all ability to fight?
Mm-hmm.
You realize the concession that I must add to that must be of equal importance.
That's completely fair with me.
Well, if that's the case, if I beat you, you immediately give your life to the Dark Ruler.
That's fine. Second condition to make this duel much more interesting. Both of us can choose one monster with 0 attack or defense to put into our starting hand.
Unfortunately, I do not have anything of that site, so I cannot agree to that one. However, if you wish to have a monster with 0 attack points or defense points in your starting hand, how about I just add any card to my hand?
Oh, that's not going to work.
What, are you afraid?
Yes.
No.
What kind of idiot would want to do that deal?
Exactly, I was limiting myself by choosing 0 attack or defense. How about
It's not my
800
fault you
attack or
have such
defense?
weaklings in your deck.
Weaklings. Well, if you're so scared of those weaklings, then you should just let me add them for free.
I will not fall for your attempts at provoking me. That being said, you can add an 800 attack or defense monster, lower or equal to from your deck to your hand. However, perhaps it will be better for you if I add a single spell card to my hand.
On the condition you reveal that spell card.
Understood?
Very well then.
That was a silence to someone that didn't think that far ahead.
Oh, don't worry.
No, I mean real kitchen.
And what else?
Well, in that case, hey Gregor,
What's up?
that extra deck monster you have.
Oh, you want them back? Yeah, give me a second. One, God, my camera! Okay, my camera's back. One cowboy coming up.
You guys, as you are digging through your deck, you guys hear a thunderous sound from far off. As you guys take note, the large Dark Ruler over on the other side has taken a single step toward all of you.
You
Oh,
guys
he's a
try and
loud
focus
fella,
on
ain't
dealing with that. Yeah. You guys try and focus on dealing with that.
Dude, try and focus on dealing with that. What do you think? I'm big fist.
Yeah,
I can
want
focus
to
on running the hell out of here in the other direction, Kate.
I would like to stay
mean,
completely away from that, yes.
I mean, use your brain to figure out if there's anything we can do about it while we stay away.
Oh, I
Well,
got it. I
it's
hate
probably
to
gonna
tell you,
We could clean its
I-
toes, I suppose.
Oh, you guys. Tell them think of something, you're the smart one.
We've barely known each other a day. How do you know I'm the smart one?
Yeah, right.
I couldn't say that with a straight face.
They're right. After all, I'm the warrior of the group. Okay, I won't say that.
Don't say it. No, don't be a pussy.
Don't be a pussy.
You were the
I'm the
brains and I'm
warrior.
the brawn.
You're the brains and I'm the brawn.
I
Well,
was gonna
more-
say law keeper apparently, but okay.
Well, more a paladin.
Anyway,
Hi. I'll think of something.
I guess last condition. Anything you want, Ryukushin?
The only thing I would like is for all of you to either join my side or give yourselves to the Dark Ruler. Nothing else is anything I care about.
Good, then let's begin.
Do you want to make a condition for getting a card or not?
I thought I did the condition for the first card. Oh wait, oh
No,
right.
no, the ante. You want an
yeah,
ante.
Oh yeah, and last thing, antes. We both put up our rarest card.
Our rarest card that has no real meaning to me. You can choose any card that I play and I will do the same.
That's a bit more boring, but fine. And here I was gonna let you have this one. She'll just flash. King Convoy Legion.
I don't know what that is.
That's some guy.
That is some asshole.
I believe
you
you
prob-
seem to think that we have the same knowledge as you. That card game of yours, while we are instinctually able to do anything with it, mostly we use our own power and our own beings around ourselves. That creature I know nothing about, nor do I care.
I just imagined Ryukushin with like Dark Magician, with the Dark Magician like actually knowing the meta of the game. Why do people tremble at Ash Blossom? Let's not talk for a bit.
Very well, whatever we play, we can take.
Then let us begin.
Yeah.
All right. If there's
You
nothing
gotta
else,
make sure to shell me that spell card.
Yep. I'll bring the final of the decks, the Lightning Tribe deck number 4. You're gonna fucking hate me for the spell card, by the way. But
it's fine.
hopefully
What's
you
going
get.
on?
But hopefully you get a good card. You don't have to show me your card, luckily, so you know.
Oh yeah, I know.
But you will hate me for the spell card.
It's
I am so ready to see what spell card you put in your hand. I am so ready for whatever bullshit's about to happen here.
I mean,
I am like nice.
I mean it.
Oh, you bitch! You bitch!
I mean, it's fine. I have one extra card.
I should have fucking known.
I
You
love
know, it's like, what card would an NPC want to have in their hand for the first thing? I remember. Oh, it's
Pot of
fucking
greed.
Pot of Greed. Like a bitch.
You're just mad because you don't know what it
It's not the
does.
card I took out.
Fuck you. We don't know what it does.
What do demons have to do with greed? This is bullshit.
There we go. Oops.
This is stereotyping.
I'm gonna switch us out to the Battle Rights playlist. We'll go with this one. No, fuck that. This one. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and draw my cards then. Go ahead and put up the sidebar. Bloop. Nobody can see them, at least until I hover over them. Let's go ahead and roll.
Yeah, we shall roll.
I'll do the
Oh,
yellow one.
do it.
I'll do it. I'm the yellow
Fine,
one.
you can be yellow.
That's right.
18.
18. Let's roll again.
Roll again.
Battle of the Wills.
1.
12.
I will go first. I draw. All right then. I suppose I'll activate my Pot of Greed, allowing me to draw 2 more cards from my deck.
How appropriate that a demon like you goes to greed.
And then I will.
What else do they have?
Jar of greed.
I can't think through every reaction.
Benny?
Gay, you focus on the battle, all right? Don't take care of Benny here.
Trying to.
Calm down. It's all right, Benny. Come on, come over here.
Then I will
pulling
play
on
a
my
monster
ear.
in
It
defense
hurts.
mode and 3 cards face down. And that will end my turn.
I draw.
Oh, the things aren't working. Hold on.
This.
Oh, the magnet points, the pointy points, the snap points aren't working for the monster zones or for the field and graveyard.
Oh, the magnets have died. That sucks.
I was messing around with them, so that's probably why. It still works for magic and trap cards and for deck and extra deck though.
I set 2 cards. And then I summon White Knight Swordsman in attack mode. I'll go attack your face down. It'll be 1700.
You attacked my mermaid archery girl.
This 100
see.
gone. Boink.
100 damage, that's fine. In that case, I'll set another card face down and end my turn.
I draw.
I activate my trap card, Grave Robber. Thank you for the power of greed.
Interesting. Well, I guess I'll activate my magic card, Harpy's Feather Duster, to destroy
In that
those last
case-
2 cards.
In that case, I'll make sure to activate Wabaku. And I can trigger this effect. Because it was
To
about
summon.
to be destroyed.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Not that it matters. I am going to summon Ryukashin the Dark Clown. My Ryukashin the Dark Clown can switch any monster on the field from attack to defense position when it's summoned. Other than that, while it's in the graveyard, I can bring it back by stacking it over one of my tuner monsters. And if I were to use this card for a Dark Synchro summon, its level can be considered 12.
I see.
What the fuck?
Fuck yeah.
And I believe I'll do just that. I'm going to Dark Synchro summon my Ryukashin the Dark Yes, Ryukashin the Dark Clown with my mermaid archery girl. In order to summon the Dark Ruler of the Underworld.
I see.
If this card was summoned from the extra deck, it gains 100 attack for each monster in my graveyard. And if this card is sent to my graveyard by an opponent's card, I can summon a level 5 or 6 normal or Dark Ruler monster from my hand, deck, or graveyard. Now, Dark Ruler of the Underworld would attack if it mattered. You have bought yourself 1 turn.
Are you sure? Well, I'm gonna take it anyway. I draw. Let's see.
Whenever Dark Ruler of the Underworld was summoned, by the way, you guys hear more stomps as that has now made itself relatively far over toward all of you.
Gotcha. Well, I might as well give this back to you. First, activate Plow of Greed. So I can get the 2 cards.
If you do it this turn, it will go to his hand.
Yeah. But I can still get the 2 cards, correct?
Yes, but it will. But Pot of Greed will go to his hand.
Yeah, I already drew the card, so it's fine.
But she won cards now, so grab it.
Yeah. It works for me. That's that card. And next I activate Soul Taker.
Ooh.
Let's get rid of your Dark Ruler and feel free to take 1,000 life points back.
My Dark Ruler of the Underworld was rather strong, but by getting rid of him, I do get to bring out another equally strong monster from my deck. Thanks to my Dark Ruler of the Underworld's ability. I will decide to bring out the Skull Archfiend of Lightning!
I see. Good thing that won't be a problem. I attribute chains to hidden element binding chains in order to summon Frostosaurus.
Ooh.
Next, I'm going to attack your Skull Archfiend.
Fine.
Oh, don't be too upset, you only took 100 damage. Alright, my turn.
My move.
Yes,
I
correct.
draw. That's funny.
Oh,
I
my
activate
second
Pot of
Greed.
Greed in order to draw 2 more cards. I suppose there is something for me to learn from you, human. I think I'll piggyback off your last move. I'll activate Tribute to the Doomed. By discarding
Go
one of
ahead.
my cards, I can destroy one of your cards. I'll choose your Frostosaurus, and I will discard my Ryukishin, the Dark Clown.
I see, I see.
You notice when this happens, that is a limited card. Like he
Yep.
has 2 of them.
I see you're not playing by the rules.
What rules?
Then I'm not going to worry about it.
I would worry if I were you, but I suppose there's not much for me to do at this point. Other than summon my elemental hero Sparkman to the field. And I will have my elemental hero Sparkman attack your monster.
I don't think you will activate Zero Gravity.
Sorry. But you gave me 1,000 life points, I guess I'll use it. I'll activate 7 tools of the bandit. By removing 1,000 life points, I can negate the activation of your trap card and destroy it.
Fair enough. In which case I'll take another 100 damage. However, I'll choose to activate White Knight Swordsman's effect. By taking 1,000 damage, I can special summon another White Knight Swordsman.
It's when this monster is just another monster.
Oh wait, right? Oh damn, I did that wrong.
If a searcher made you pay to search, I'd die.
Ignore me, I did my technique all wrong.
No problem. I'm still getting used to these 2, don't worry.
Yeah, I had to take out 2 big monsters and then I forgot I could have attacked with White Knight Swordsman. Let's not talk about it.
I'm new, please no bully.
Do not bully.
believe me,
I'm running your card.
Believe me, I also made a mistake earlier, but I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, saying we're in the same.
What? No way. Fuck's sake.
This is what happens when you don't touch your deck.
Real Yu-Gi-Oh players at work.
I'll end my turn.
Michael? So Diko-sama,
That's me. I'm Diko-sama. Hello.
can I get a special bullshit draw?
What kind of special bullshit draw? Oh, you wanna get
using the
some
fake
special
card.
bullshit draws before you do that.
Yeah. Yes.
Before you do your any sort of special bullshit draws.
Yes.
Roll me for your potential, please.
Oh shit!
Gotcha.
You have
let me
fleeting.
grab a guidance took. Oh, I have a fleeing. Okay, I'm believing the fleeing. Thank you, chat.
You have a -3, but
Yeah.
it's a
13.
10. Roll me one more time because you have another fleeting.
Thank you, chat.
Roll me another time because you have another fleeting.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna use the method this time.
Roll me another time because you have a fleeting.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no method. Let's go.
17.
17.
Roll me another time you have a fleeting.
Okay.
Thank you, chat. Thank you for never giving up on me.
14 was the highest.
Yes.
As you go to draw your cards, we will give you your special bullshit draws. Don't worry.
Mhm.
Let me go ahead and grab the little packs for you. You still get I believe it's 3 of them now because of how we've changed them.
Yeah. Cool.
Da-da-da.
And I'm only gonna use. I can only use one pack at a time. It's kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
I'll use one pack.
As you will go and do this, da-da-da, go ahead and do it from this because we don't have a regular pack yet right now. We don't have a the
Yeah.
thingy.
Do I draw 10 and then just pick one and then
You
I
draw
don't keep
5
the rest,
and
right?
pick one.
5. 5 and
That's
pick
why
one.
that's why
Gotcha.
we changed it to getting 3 packs now.
Heroic Legacy, Vamp.
Thank you, Vamp.
Unknown Warrior Fiend.
No,
Millis Radiant. Sandstone Chimera.
man, you'll be good if you're 4.
Divine Dragon Apocryph.
No, I'm gonna take a Vamp.
And unlike the last time, these do not go back in. These do not go to
Yep.
your deck. You just get the 1 card.
Oh damn.
Gotcha.
Yeah, these
And
are
then I
these
do
are
my
severely nerfed.
Yeah. And then I do my regular draw, correct?
Yeah. Because the way these work, you just get an extra card during the duel. It also makes you think, oh, do I want to get this card to help me out in this duel, or did I draw something really good that I'm just not even gonna worry about right now? You know,
Yeah.
makes you think.
I'm gonna set a card. And I'm gonna set another card. And my turn.
I draw. I suppose let's go ahead and get rid of my Sparkman off the field in order to summon another Skull Archfiend of Lightning. Now, Skull Archfiend of Lightning, attack!
Activate Kunai with Chain.
Perfect. Switching
And turn
into
your
defense
Skull
mode.
Tree. Correct.
I will place 1 card face down and in my turn.
I'm gonna use another pack.
Go ahead.
Trust me, I need to.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
It is your next turn again, though. So before you draw that, roll me another.
Yeah.
Roll me another
Potential?
potential. Yeah.
Use your heart.
I'll use
Your
a guide.
heart.
Last time was 14. I just need to keep track of things.
Oh, you know what? Justice, baby.
You're gonna
Potential willpower.
justice?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
It seems like a good moment to justice. I think that'll be
Kate,
Malfi
don't
Mag.
worry about drawing right now. Don't worry about drawing
Yeah.
that right now. Well, give me a second. Give me 1 second. If
Yeah.
you're gonna do that, because that adds that's a natural 20. We're gonna say because that's a critical
Yeah.
success. Hold on a second. Kate, you reach out for your deck as you notice the Skull Archfiend of Lightning in front of you. You notice the things going off around you. As you reach for your deck, you hear something off in the distance.
Huh?
You
What?
hear a sound, a strange growling coming from your deck. As you do, what do you do about that?
You know, my deck has never steered me wrong. I've been steered wrong by a lot of people, and I have a lot of issues. However, my deck has usually been consistent, and because of all the spirit stuff, I think I should trust my deck. No matter how it sounds, how dangerous it sounds, I should trust my deck. And I'll try and focus on that sound a bit more.
You guys see this creature at this point standing over top of the big top, staring down at all of you with its large scythe. As you guys are watching Kate's duel, Kate seems to stop for a moment. As they stop, you guys all hear a sound coming from each of your duel discs. As you guys hear these sounds, these almost just numeric sounds coming from it, these you guys look to your duel discs and you realize your duel discs have been updated.
What is this?
Maybe it was some kind of update that had been brought up before you guys left. Maybe it was something that happened but wasn't installed until just now. But as Kate reaches out, I need to do a thing really quick. We may have to reload the room real quick.
Yeah.
Because I forgot to put a thing away. Because there's a certain thing that won't allow me to mess with things. Yeah, we will have to reload. Gonna overwrite save. It shouldn't take us even a second though. Load.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
Are you guys back in?
We're here.
Yeah.
Okay. As this happens, go into it. You draw a card from your deck, but it does not go to your hand. It instead makes its way onto the field. As you find,
Oh shit!
whenever you draw this card,
Oh shoot!
a creature seems to rise up from behind where Kate is standing.
No fucking way.
Hey, what the hell is that?
Oh, just
Hey.
an update.
You look behind you as you see this creature standing behind you.
Let's see. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Hey, can we talk about that?
Kate, on your field, you see this.
Huh. Oh.
The creature that seems to be up over top of the big top looks down and seems to glare down toward the down toward Ryuka Shin as if they are not very happy with them. As they move their hand over towards you, Kate, you find something else appears. Not only the thing that has just been put onto your field, but also you notice Your extra deck seems to shuffle.
Huh?
How does it shuffle? There's only one card.
No, there are two.
You see 2 cards overlap.
There are 2 cards in there.
Can't.
Hey, yo.
Oh,
Go ahead. You can look.
okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Kate, the first
Okay.
thing you would notice with that potential roll that you just made
Mm-hmm.
is that your monster, while it cannot attack, it has an ability. Would you like to activate the ability?
Yes, please.
As you activate said ability, this is before you draw. Because you have a monster on the field, this card gets created and added to your hand.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Huh. Now this is interesting.
What is going on?
Our plans coming together.
What do you mean plans coming? Did you plan this, Allison? Can you do this?
Talisman looks over Gregor. There is just a pleading look of just roll with it on his
Because this is the one thing he's good
This rich boy's
at.
weird as fuck, dude.
Since it's the one thing he's good at is role playing. That's right. It is going to plan. I thought I would be the one, but I think you're more suiting.
Anyway, say hello to the real.
Who the fuck did I get paired with?
Gregor comes over, arm around shoulder. Make it till you fucking make it, my brother.
Sorry, I can't hear you in the background music.
Fake it till you fucking make it,
Yeah,
my
for
brother.
some reason these are extremely loud. You'll have to turn them down. Because this is
Well, he doesn't
this is
say
the Rush
brother,
Duel.
never mind.
This is the Rush Duel soundtrack, and it is very loud.
It is very loud, but it's very cool.
If you'd like to use your thing now, you can.
My what thing?
Your draw. If you'd like to, if you want to use your
Oh, yeah, I'd like
your
to use
pack,
my
you can.
draw,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Trust me, there's a combo coming
You,
up.
I was trying to wait until you. I was trying to wait until you got to 30 with your potential, and so if you use your thing to just get 20 added on to 14, then yeah, you win. Because even with the -3, that's 17 added to 14, so that is 31. Shuffle and draw your 5.
Sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, let's. Yes, I am down for this. I'm glad this is
over
not
here.
link summoning, by the way. Yes.
Yeah, this is
Another
not
terrifying
link
timeline.
summoning. I'll explain
Yeah,
something
I
that I
figured out what it is now.
I'll
It's
explain
friend
something later.
summoning.
Yeah.
We got excited for Link summoning for a second there.
I said I was excited for
A
Link summoning. I
shallow
was
grave.
scared for Link summoning.
The-
Nimble Ruby Panda,
Ruby
the old
Panda.
version. We get the fuck out of here. I thought I got rid of you.
It's gone
I'll redraw.
forever.
There you go.
Block attack. Cobra Jar.
Yeah.
Mystical Space Typhoon. Divine Sword Phoenix Blade.
Oh, are you also a warrior? No, you're not that.
No, he's a fiend. Just take
That's
the
savage.
MST and go home.
Yeah. I'll take the MST and go home.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
I'll draw as well. No, I have a combo. Fuck. Anyway.
Oh, combo! What the fuck are you doing?
Also, this should be gone, right?
Yeah, because it was used as
Yes.
reactive. No, I was like, fuck.
I will remind you
Okay.
that they do have 3 cards. You know that
Yes.
you've done certain things, so it's up to you what cards you might want to get
Yeah.
rid of.
Activate Mystical Space Typhoon. And I think I'll pick the one in the middle. If I recall, that was the one used last time.
Fine, but I'll activate my zero gravity. I will bring more monsters though to a different position.
Oh, that is gonna be really bad for you.
Not yours, but you
Oh.
can flip yours.
I was gonna flip mine
Yeah,
anyway.
it's
Yeah,
only
you
face
have to be
up.
face up.
Yeah, but you can
Yeah,
flip yours
I just
during your
realized.
thing.
Oh,
However,
yeah,
you
can.
would note
Fuck 'em, kids.
before you destroy it with your
Mm-hmm.
Snowman Eater, You would note that when this thing goes to attack mode, whenever Skull Archfiend of Lightning is in attack mode, you note that your summoned skull looks at it and there's almost like a piercing green glare from its eyes. As it does, you notice that the Skull Archfiend of Lightning reduces in attack points by 300.
Ooh.
It got scared!
Another effect of the Skull Archfiend, or of the Summoned Skull card in this zone, any card that shares a keyword with it, any card that shares, my bad. Any card that shares a keyword or a name with this card loses 300 attack.
Heck yeah.
And
So
then you
yeah,
Snowman
I'll
Eater
do
it dead.
Yeah. Next, I'm going to tribute Snowman Eater in order to summon Skull.
2.
Now let's go for that direct attack.
Bing, bing, bing,
Whoa.
bing, bing.
Why are you so upset? Your master's right in front of you.
No, that is not my master.
Alright, your master's the fake. End turn.
I draw. I will set a monster in defense mode and in my turn.
Good. And the last pack. Might as well use them all.
All right. Go ahead.
You're already winning! What?
Listen, Fomo, you taught me this. When
I did not teach you this!
This ancient magic. We did not teach you
Malevolent
this.
Catastrophe. Beast Fangs, which is going to be changed soon, so draw another.
drawing the Nova.
Starship Jade Knight.
Nito.
Beaver Warrior.
King.
D-Human.
And last one.
Stygian Security.
I don't have fiends, so that would not be useful for me currently.
You have fiends.
I have a fiend.
You have another
I mean,
fiend
if
in
you
your
can't
extra
get
deck as
something
well.
for now, get something for
Oh
later.
yeah, true. I mean, I have a plan to summon that one, but it takes a lot of maths. Anyway, I'll take Malevolent actually.
Why won't you take Beaver Warrior?
How dare you?
Don't
He
worry.
loves you.
I would-
Beaver Warrior, he loves you.
Don't show them your tears, Benny.
I said 2 cards.
Are you crying, man?
And
Crying?
bring to the field. White Knight Snow Pixie in attack mode.
Ooh.
Summon Skull, attack your face down.
Like Fusion Cat.
And Snow Pixie, attack directly.
That'll be 1100.
End my turn.
Draw. I will play a monster face down. And 1 card in my spell and trap zone. That is it.
I draw. The conditions have been met. I summon Heroic Legacy Vamp. Now, it is. Oh wait, I did the wrong. I can't math. I can't math. I put Dark Synchro Summon. I can't math. Anyway, let's not talk about it. Conditions have not been met.
The conditions
Let
have
me
been met.
I was wrong, and now I'm mad.
I was wrong. I was so wrong. I'm gonna have to. Oh yeah, he's. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I put Dark Synchro Summon, but I'm not going to. I have a plan. Someone's gonna attack your face down.
Boop.
White Knight, Snow Pixie, attack directly.
1100
And Vamp, attack.
or 1500.
And my turn.
You have made a mistake. And I plan on...
He draws his card.
making sure that you do live to regret it.
Because his life points are under 4,000.
Yeah.
Bloop. Make sure that I'm correct on this. Yes. Because his life points are below 4,000, he is going to summon himself.
There he is.
As he steps out onto the field, he looks forward toward all of you. You guys see the Empowered Dark Ruler, a synchro monster. Once per turn, you can roll a 6-sided dice and target one monster on the field and reduce its level by the number rolled. If a monster's level is reduced in this way, it loses 100 attack until the, per level until the end phase. This is all he has.
Yeah, that's completely fair.
However, you also note that as he does this, the Empowered Dark Ruler is not affected by the Summoned Skull's effect.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it shares the Dark Ruler tag, it is not reduced by 300. There's a reason. We'll talk about it
And
later.
Archfiend.
There's a reason. We'll talk about it later. That being said, it doesn't even matter. As he looks
So
to
who's
this. Wait, can I still? No, I cannot. As he looks to it, he looks to your cards.
Your summoned skull.
Cool. What level is Summon Skull now?
He goes down to a 2-star.
2-star. Oh, I can actually work with that.
And he
Okay.
loses 400 attack, making him still stronger than Empowered Dark Ruler.
That sucks, buddy.
Wait, doesn't he lose it because of this summon scroll?
That's what I was saying
Also-
earlier.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's not. Yeah.
I'll give you a hint. This started over here.
Ah, I see. Fucker.
As
My turn then.
it is not your turn, he is going to attack your white knight,
Oh.
snow pixie.
Out there.
Uh-oh.
Activate Rare Gold Armor.
Put this card to a monster on the field as a weak card. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. As long as you control a monster equipped with this card, your opponent cannot attack monsters you control other than the equipped monster. Let me guess.
Yeah.
Who's it going on? Let me guess.
Summon Skull.
Yeah.
I end my turn.
Draw. Okay, if I could maths. Oh wait, I can maths.
You discovered it. You learned.
Elemental Hero Basinatrix. Now the conditions have been met.
Now more conditions met
All conditions met.
Don't know what you're about to summon, but I'm fucking scared with the amount of cards you're putting into it.
Oh my
I mean,
god,
I
it's
just
not
need a
Buster
foot, too.
Dragon, for real.
Summon Skull and Hero Legacy Vamp will be used for this synchro summon. Because it's a 2 now. To bring out Underworld Summon Skull.
Ooh.
That goes to Raven.
The Underworld Summoned Skull. It is a powerful monster once used as a guardian of a great hero. It gave its life alongside that hero to free the underworld from the wicked power of the Dark Master Zork. This card is always considered a Dark Ruler, Archfiend, and Heroic Legacy monster.
Now let's attack you.
As Empowered Dark Ruler is destroyed, you will take 600, leaving 1,100 life points, oddly
Yep.
enough.
White Knight Snow Pixie. Now finish this.
As it isn't working, I can't hear it.
Oh, I heard it.
It
Oh,
worked,
you heard
it
it?
worked.
Or I didn't hear
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Damn. It's supposed to go da-da-da-da-da-ding. Wow. as their life points go down to 0, and you have defeated the spirit of this monster. That's what the thing was.
Yeah. Gotcha.
It does not summon the spirit and keep the duel going for too long. Before we decide anything, before we see anything else, I would like you to first off, yes, you cannot keep the other summoned skull. The other summoned skull is destroyed.
Yeah. I need to figure out which cards were drawn.
Before we get anywhere close to the actual thingy-mabobber, you can choose one of the cards that they used, and you can take it.
I mean, it'd be funny if I took this.
I accidentally, whenever you destroyed this, I should have used Fusion Reborn.
Oh
I
my
did not.
god.
I completely forgot to.
I completely forgot to attack you.
It's true. When the first time we'd be using Fusion Reborn, I understand how you may be confused.
Yeah. Who should I pick? I mean, having a dark synchro would be cool. Also, I could keep an eye on this evil ass.
A synchro who is dark.
How's Summon Skull feeling when I'm looking at this, by the way?
Oh, I mean, and when it comes to Summon Skull, roll me for your potential to see if you can gain anything from it. Because right now, all it kind of does is.
Cool.
Roll me potential.
I'll use Guy's token.
You have, I believe, another fleeting as well. So.
Thank you. Also, I've used.
We
my
have 4
card that
fleetings
can go
apparently.
away.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a lot of
Okay.
fleetings.
13 first roll, second roll, 11, third roll, fourth roll, and then the guidance token. My highest was a 14 so far.
Let me 2 more times, please.
Thank you, chat. Oh, that was almost a 16. Last roll.
Your highest was a
I
14.
am not doing it. Yeah.
Was that with the -3?
Yeah, that's what. No, that's not what. It'll be 11 with the -3.
11
Yeah.
with -3. Okay. Da-da-da-da. You can't really get much from Summon Skull. They are a giant skull face demon man that has risen itself behind you in a strange fashion. You don't think that they enjoy the thing in front of them, especially since the fact of this thing had given its power to you instead of it.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't take that. Okay.
It's up to
Well,
you.
you can say fuck him too. You don't have to listen to him, but, you know.
You can also,
he helped. He came in clutch.
There's also other things here as well. You can grab the
Yeah.
Empowered Dark Ruler in order to get another 6-sided dice thing. You could grab the Fusion Cat to get yourself some polymerization stuff. I would not recommend getting Pot of Greed since you can't use Fusion cards. There are 2 Skull Archfiend of Lightnings, which are very good. Especially with the update I gave them. They no longer cost 500 life points to use, and it is any card that affects them instead of any card that targets them. So they're very good cards.
Yeah, really good cards.
Fusion Reborn's also there. Also Ryukishin Dark Clown, but if you don't have a Dark Synchro, it's not that great.
I'll go for Skull Archfiend of Lightning for now. I think. Yeah.
Go the Archfiend of the Light. It's a pretty good card.
Okay, which were the cards that I added? If someone can remember, I did 3 times. What was the last card? I'm just gonna have to sell my deck later.
It was Vamp,
Catastrophe. It was Vamp.
and the last card was
Was it in here?
Shallow Gray. No, you didn't use Shallow Gray.
Was it Shallow? No, I didn't do Shallow
It
Gray.
was not Shallow Grave.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I'm using the power of my
Oh
ability
wait,
to
it was
sense
MST.
vibes.
There we go.
MST.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was what 61
Where's
card.
Mazista? There it is.
MSG.
MSG, no!
So,
We figured out the mystery.
as you look down towards your duel disc after the fight is concluded, you find that for some reason, There is a new slot beside of your deck. Maybe it changed because of what is going on here. Maybe maybe it's always been there and you guys just hadn't seen it. But you do note that there does appear to be a single slot that whenever you look at it, this card pops out from it.
Strange, but thanks for your help.
Real talkative sort, ain't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
A real wordsmith, I think.
You find whenever the empowered Dark Ruler is defeated, he steps forward, reaching himself out toward all of you.
After all this, you think that what's
Battle
He
rights.
grips at himself, his eyes going wide, as one of the conditions for the duel was afterwards he would lose all power and be unable to do anything against you guys. As you find him looking towards you, an angry look on his face, he roars out. You hear an almost draconian roar coming from him as you see like a bit of flame begin to appear in his mouth. As he rears back, he freezes and then tumbles backwards onto the ground.
That was for Nadia.
As he falls
Well, I was gonna
back.
be like, hey, Kate, good job, girl, but now the conversation got a little bit awkward.
You also notice, Kate, that even though you took the card out, this thing's still standing here.
I'm just gonna assume you're a spirit. Thank you for all your help. Is there anything I can help you with?
He looks to you and then looks over toward the larger version, the larger, redder version of himself over there.
Do you want to fight it?
Also, by the way, I had to remake the little tips on the wings of this because it didn't actually have them in this render. I had to remake those. That's why they're slightly.
Nice.
That's why they're slightly off-colored.
It's
good
fine.
job. Yeah.
I think it works pretty well.
As he looks over toward the creature standing there, the creature standing there looks back to all of you. You find that as it does, it brings its hand out toward its scythe that it holds in its hands. It reaches into where the skull is, where the mouth of the skull is on the scythe, and pulls out a orb, a glass orb of some kind of energy or something. It seems to be swirling with almost a storm inside of it. As it looks down toward the empowered devil ruler or dark ruler, my bad. It seems to bring itself over the big top and stands in front of each of you. It brings its scythe back and it cracks it down onto the empowered dark ruler. The metal chitin of this creature splitting, and as it does, you see energy coming out from the creature as it begins to almost glitter away in front of you. You see small little notes of light rising up and going off into the sky. As it happens, spirits. Interesting. It seems to realize that creature had absorbed all those monsters. Those are similar to what you had myself and your friend make its way into. Without a body, a spirit cannot hold its form.
You able to do what she did? Save them, or are they just gonna be fine?
I believe they are being released, though I don't know where they're going. They seem to be retreating from this place. I wonder if that's what would have happened to us if we would have...
It's like nothing is keeping them here, but why?
This
You
is
said
a...
the spirit. Sorry, you go ahead.
No, go ahead. I interrupted you.
You said the spirit world's being shattered, broken in some way.
It has
So
been
what?
this way for a long time here, especially. In your world, I
what if-
believe somewhere in the ballpark of 100 or 110 or so years.
What if something's causing more shattering?
It did not happen this way in other parts, though I could just be not used to it. Again, I have mentioned to you before, where I'm from, there really is no destroying of creatures. At least for a long while. It still makes me wonder, though, what it's holding.
The orb?
The orb.
It still seems to be holding this glass orb in its hand as it looks down towards you all. The orb itself seems to be flashing between like a green and a blue color. Again, with almost like a swirling storm on the inside. You feel, Kate, as you look to it, it seems to be giving you an option. Currently, as it stands in front of you, there are 2 questions you have to answer. And again, this is almost instinctual to you. The others feel this as well, but you feel that the final say comes from you at the moment. But all of you can sort of feel this. As it looks to each of you, it seems to be asking what to do with the power that it now holds. And that question, again, is coming from 2 different places. The power that it holds in its own body, as well as the power that it holds in its hand, this strange storm. As it looks to you all, the storm that it seems to be holding, it does not seem to enjoy it. For a moment, it looks as if it's about to crush it. There's a crack that goes upon the orb, but then it stops and looks down to you, almost in a sense of permission.
Should we have it release it somewhere?
That power is most likely related to Thunder Dragon, right?
I mean, yeah, it happened sucking on all of his relatives or something, right?
And releasing it would probably be the best option.
I mean,
But
it'd
where
be
would
awkward if we came back to that guy and we're like, yeah, we found your power. We didn't feel like giving it back, though. Sorry.
Yeah, let's... Would Thunder Dragon be able to absorb it? If so, then we should ask it.
Usually a smaller monster would not be able to absorb the power of a much larger creature, but perhaps that might be why that creature's power was sealed inside that orb-like thing to begin with, instead of just added to this creature.
So we just take the orb back to him?
We can do that, or he can break it now. Either way, it looks as if the spirit will do something.
Then breaking is probably the quickest option. And besides, I've broken a lot of things already.
If that is what
If
you
you're
wish.
sure.
Do you
Go
tell
for it.
the underworld dark ruler to? Or not, is this not? This isn't underworld dark ruler. This is. Fuck! I can't remember the card name now.
Some guy,
Big guy of death.
Nick Smith.
Big guy of death. Perfect. The dark ruler of the underworld. My bad. Right. There's an underworld. There's an underworld summoned skull. Right.
Yeah.
Yes. This is dark ruler of the underworld. As you tell it that crushing it would be the fastest, it does. As it crushes the orb in its hand, you find that the storm around it begins to, or the air around it begins to get very stormy as this dark cloud of just this electrical storm-like energy rises. You find it raise its hand whenever this is happening, and it does seem to direct it upwards. You have a feeling that if you would have broken this somewhere else, without the power of this creature, it might have done some immediate damage to everything around it.
Yeah.
Good
this
choice.
creature being as powerful as they are right now seems to be able to control the storm around it.
He is the storm that is approaching.
As it rises this dark cloud off into the air, you feel like as you look up at it, it does seem to gather itself even more. For a moment after the empowered Dark Ruler was destroyed, it looked like light was returning to this part of the area because no one is demanding it be dark now. However, now with that dark cloud above everything, it seems to go normally back to where it was at. As this happens, however, he does look to you as if to continue the conversation. It seems to now be wondering about the power it now holds. You feel like you could either return this power, have him keep this power, or you can change him with this power. And again, everybody feels this, but it seems to be you have final say, but you can talk to the others about it.
What are you guys thinking? I'm not comfortable with, well, just ending this guy once he's returned.
If he returns the power, you feel like he will be gone.
Yeah.
This being, if he returns the power, will be gone. If he absorbs the power, maybe he will be able to be stable. But you could also change him with the power to maybe into a different form.
I think changing him might be good for this place. I'm not sure. What about you guys?
I'm down. It'd be interesting to see what actually happens.
I mean, yeah, that's a strong question to be asking about, like, the, I don't know, the spirit political aspect of this place. Why not change it? I mean, what's the worst that could happen there?
It don't say that.
Well, say what?
The cursed saying that you just spoke from your lips.
What, you guys actually believe in that stuff? Come on.
Listen, doesn't.
He looks at you, looks at the giant skeleton next to them, and in front of him.
Well, yeah, it's a gigantic skeleton. That's a word. It's a different thing.
Yeah, what about you, Fanadila? If we return this power, where would it go, probably?
Well, the way that spirits work in this world, allow me to give you the briefest of explanations that I can give you. A spirit is never truly gone. A spirit is missing from this world if it does get devoured or removed. But because of your world and the tight-knit coexistence we have, all that a spirit would need is for someone to care about them or use them in some way in your world for it to truly appear here. That being said, maybe it's vice versa. It is difficult to understand the actual meaning of life and all of that. That being said, if you return the power, it most likely would try to remake those spirits that used to inhabit whatever this creature was. However, this creature, since it would not have existed before, will be removed, and since this creature does not exist in your world, it will never exist. So you could bring back the spirits of all the ones that were around here, though some of them most likely did not even fully disappear. However, they were used in this, I do not wish to say abomination to its face.
But you said the word anyway.
But I said things. I don't know if it can understand me. It can.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know you spoke Shriek.
I speak fiend.
Ah.
It's similar to Finnish.
How
But
are they
yes,
similar at all?
The main thing that I would say is what I believe all of you have already felt. Returning the energy would destroy this creature. Keeping this creature, while it is in a position where it is currently, it may be somewhat unstable, but maybe it could stabilize itself if it would like to live on like this. Or you could use the energy to change it in some way into maybe a more final form of itself.
You know what? No more hesitating. Let's go with changing it. Some of the spirits will come back anyway, and I think this place needs a new guardian.
You say that to this
Very
creature.
well.
As you do, it seems to take the scythe that it seems to hold and break it in its hands. The scythe seems to shatter, and the scraps of metal from all around it seems to go and sort of start almost like scraping around it like a storm of steel and shrapnel around this creature, looking as if it begins to even tear apart at the red metal that seems to have made up the exoskeleton of it. As this storm of metal in front of you begins to happen, this strange screeching sound of metal on metal, you guys find that after a moment, the storm billows up. The creature itself seems to let off this large spiritual light, and standing in front of you you see for a moment this creature. It seems to have returned to its original form, which, you know, this one seems to like, yay.
Yay!
But
Daddy!
as you look back at it, it seems to be sparkling with electricity. It seems to be much larger. It seems to be able to generate much more. You also find a card seems to come out from it.
Ooh.
Go pick it up.
You find the summoned skull of an altered world, a thunder fiend zombie monster, a skeletal fiend that fools people with the power of intense storms. Its power tears at the world's very core in order to shape it to its whim. It is a true god among fiends. It is a very strong monster, as you guys, being in school and having been in this card game your entire lives, are like, oh fuck, a normal monster that's a 3000.
What the fuck? God damn, that's powerful.
Dude, holy shit! My strength was 29,000.
Did we just unleash a being that's a god of fiends?
Yes,
It doesn't have the-
Kate.
If only it had the creator god tag.
What's the creator god tag?
Yeah, what is the creator god tag?
Giving yourself amnesia, an animal drops in your head.
Hey, pick it up.
As this creature seems to, for a moment, go down onto a knee, it seems to spark with electricity, and its eyes begin to close. As it does, you find that it changing this much and it using the energy that it had inside of it has taken a toll on it, as it seems to not pass out, but almost go dormant.
Kayla will try to approach it if the sparks are not too powerful.
It doesn't seem to be sparking currently.
Gotcha. She'll kind of like put her arm on like a part of him, like his head, if he's crouching down, if she can.
His head's a little bit too far away. You can try to climb him and do that if you'd like.
It's fine. She'll just like pop. She'll just like touch his arm or something like that. Thunder Dragon said this place used to be beautiful, and maybe it can be beautiful. I'm pretty sure you have that power, and I'm pretty sure he needs someone who can help him. So, when you get up, you got a lot of work to do.
As you say this, and you put your hand onto it, you do notice a slight sparking coming from it. But as you notice that slight sparking, it seems to be off. As you look over toward this sparking, you find It starts off very small, but then starts to get larger and in many more places. You find for a second that you're confused until you look back, and then you look down and you find that your shoulders are beginning to get wet. The storm above seems to have picked up, much larger, especially now that this creature has gone dormant. You find as this happens, your other creature seems to disappear. As a large amount of rain seems to be coming down from the sky. You guys can hear cracks of lightning up ahead of you as well.
Looks like there's a storm brewing.
Brewing, it's already here.
Brewing in the sense it can get worse.
I mean, I guess that's right.
Well,
Well, we
that's-
should get.
Moving for shelter or something.
I agree.
yeah, plus we gotta tell that, what's her name? That chick that we've done it. And also, she'll carry this guy. Yeah.
You go to pick up this man's. As you do notice, just like the other, his gem on his chest seems to have broken.
Yeah. Well, let's
And
get
here-
going.
Any other humans around here still, hiding? Just checking to be sure. Probably not, though. Feel like they'd be out here by now. Oh well. I did my due diligence.
They might have been
I had a thing.
sacrificed.
I had a thing set to where if you didn't, I didn't realize you were gonna make him basically just be like fucking gone after the duel. For Empowered Dark Ruler, he was gonna turn back from Empowered Dark Ruler into the clown.
Yeah.
It was gonna become.
That's why he's at a
Suck.
circus, because he was a clown. Anyway,
We lost a clown in the sky today. Everyone.
This man
Yeah,
got
we lost the
fucking
clown
clowned.
for what?
as you guys pick up your boy and start making your way back away from the dormant creature in front of you, you all start rushing back through the tunnel, which you do not see any person in. They are not there. Back out through where the mines are, which you guys very carefully get away from because they are still glowing. You guys are safe from these. You were that was part of the deal. All the way back to where Thunder Dragon and the others are. As you guys find your way back, Thunder Dragon seems to be staring up toward the sky as you guys rush back, and some of the others come forward and they go to grab your charge from you and move them over where the other one is. But currently the only thing that really seems to come down from this is you do notice that both that Nadia seems to be up. Nadia and Samurai are staring over toward Thunder Dragon, and whenever you guys approach, the two of them rush over toward all of you. What's going on?
We stopped the thing, beat another thing, and release all the power.
Yeah, I can't beat up this fucking huge fiend thing.
You are
With
gonna be
another huge fiend thing.
okay.
So, yeah, it was a lot.
And it also was beating up another version of itself, and that thing was coming towards us real quick, like.
All right, more
And,
what's happening right now.
Ah, it's a storm.
Yeah.
All the power that they had
It's raining.
all the power they collected from other spirits and other things has been completely released back into the environment.
Although not all of it. Yes. The spirit that they summoned, we decided that it would be best to alter it. I know it would have been a decision that we should talk with you. However, I felt that if it wasn't changed for the better, it would have either stopped existing, which I'm sure you wouldn't want, considering you were almost going to lose existence from the dragon.
As you're talking to Thunder Dragon, he is not looking down towards you. He is just staring up toward the storm.
Thunder dragon?
What is it?
You okay?
I believe that we may have brought something even more dangerous to this place.
What do you mean?
What could be more dangerous than a dark ruler of the underworld?
I thought she was dead.
Who?
Could you not play the pronoun game? Who was dead?
I mentioned her before. My mother.
Oh.
I mean, is she that bad?
My mother ruled over this place when it was once a great sea. It was beautiful, yes, as I mentioned, but that was long ago. There are many creatures who call this desert their home, and if that is her, she is attempting to bring back the great sea to this place.
So,
And I'm assuming we can't grow gills on short notice.
The spirits, as well as all of the humans that call this place their home, will not be able to survive. There is nothing tall enough for them to go to. No land that would be safe.
Not even the actual mountain that I don't think we ever got to, but passed through?
A sea is very vast, very deep. That mountain there, he points over toward it. Even the peak will be underneath the water.
can you tell where she is? We can try and stop her.
In the center, the eye of the storm.
And could you take us there? Because I don't think we can get through storms.
I fear that if I go near her, she will kill me.
Purposely or just by being around her?
I do not know the answer to that question. But
Oh,
either
it's not
way, the
gonna
answer is
relationship.
yes.
And if we went, do you think she would just kill us?
There is a slight chance that someone like myself could survive. I do not believe any of you humans could. We have to get you back to your world.
And the others, though.
Yeah, we can't just leave. You said everybody's gonna die.
That is not your concern.
No, this is our concern. We're friends.
That's a strong word.
Doesn't say anything.
you just like go back and you see Taliesin and you're
Mouse is
sweating.
like, shirking away from attention.
Okay, you, Gregor, you owe us for stepping out of that cannon.
Listen, I'm just saying, now he's apparently not a bad guy, so it's no longer my problem, baby.
No. You almost got killed. You're helping out.
I did not get us killed. I was walking towards a real slow pace.
And you, Taliesin.
Yeah, I haven't said anything. What's up?
You're going to help, right? I mean, I'm sure someone of your magnitude could figure out a really good plan to solve this.
Unfortunately, I'm not a rocket scientist yet, so I don't know how exactly I would be able to make something that could get us up to the storm.
Make something. What is it that you can make?
Oh, this guy is a rocket scientist.
I just said I wasn't.
In training.
You did say yet.
Also, oh right, the satellite's blown up. Unless there's like a thing that dropped over there that's like a spaceship.
We do not need a spaceship, but we could. You said you created something. A fiend or something on the other side of this mountain?
Yeah.
He looks back toward the rest of the Thunder Tribe.
Listen! Grab as much metal as you can and meet us on the other side. That includes you as well.
He looks over toward the two lightning tribes. As he does.
Congratulations, you're the Storm Tribe now?
Hooray!
You're the we're gonna die club. You don't get fucking moving.
They look back to you. Bring me to this creature.
Okay, let's get going.
Alrighty.
Oh, I'm gonna just move forward.
wanna
This is
get
the greatest
home.
chance of living, and right now that seems to be the way to go.
If I want to get home, I gotta do this. So, oh boy.
See,
Oh,
Benny's not complaining.
Of course not. I agree with you.
Oh, fuck.
You know, you got
Yeah.
one random fiend summoned to us the field one time, girl.
Yeah, oh fuck is right, Kate.
You guys,
Listen, I'm trying this good person thing.
you guys would make your way off to the other side. As you do, you guys already start to notice large amounts of water pooling onto the ground. Small streams are already creating themselves, which again, should not be possible in this short amount of time. Even
Magic
with all
Cruiser, what?
even with all this rain, it should not be possible to make literal streams being able to appear throughout this place. Like they're just going everywhere.
Great physically impossible phenomena. Oh boy, let's hurry and not.
Oh,
fucking
so
drown.
now we're talking of physically impossible phenomena.
As you guys bring them over toward the skull, the summoned skull of an altered world, you find that they seem to look them over. As they do, they look back to Taliesin.
You were able to do something with that generator, right?
Yes, I did.
This creature, they have a strong amount of electricity inside of them. With this, we can maybe use its power to strike against my mother.
All right.
Do you know how to create something that conducts electricity? If we got the metal to you, could you make a rod of sort?
Yeah, I can do that.
Good. Let's hope you can do it fast enough.
Do you want to do you want to shoot directly lightning? Do you want to just shoot like a rail gun?
Can you do that?
Enough copper wire.
And do you mind the wait time for my copyright and getting a permit, all that stuff?
You can make a rail gun?
Well, yeah, it's actually a pretty simple thing. You just have to apply the structure to a much larger thing.
I don't believe him
At
in the
the very-
slightest.
At least it should work if it's in this place.
I do not believe him in the absolute slightest.
Kate makes a way.
So a friend of mine actually built like a little rail gun. It was actually pretty neat. So I'm applying that knowledge to this.
I don't think his friend did that.
It wasn't a full rail gun. It was a science project.
I think it's
I'm
friend-
gonna just say I'm willing to listen. This guy's uncle actually works at Nintendo.
I think his friend made a taser and didn't mean to make a taser.
If it works, it works.
Kate, you said
Also
you were making
Nadia.
your way back here to Nadia.
Yeah.
You
she'll
find
do
that you find that Nadia is standing over with Samurai, or just Sam as you guys would know him, and looks back over to you.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Well, are you actually okay? Do you want to talk about it?
I guess I'm mostly just embarrassed.
What's there to be embarrassed about? Come on.
And I freaked out over something like this.
Hey, you're allowed to freak out. I was freaking out. In the best way possible, I guess. And point is, you were able to stop freaking out at one point anyway, so you did good.
I can't believe I actually thought I was dying.
Oh no.
No, don't let her. I like this.
Kate will put both of her hands on Nadia's shoulders, stare her dead in the eye. Hypothetically, if you were actually dead, how would you feel?
Dead. Probably wouldn't feel anything.
Nadia? Yeah?
Yeah.
Sweetie? Honey?
Yeah.
Yeah. You actually died.
No, I didn't die.
You did. He says, calling from like a far away.
You turned to ash in my hands.
Well, yeah, but I didn't die.
What would you call it?
Super sleep.
I suppose the best thing to put it is I let my guard down.
You know what? Sure, let's go with that. We'll go with that.
Hey,
Point is,
I'm not saying
well-
that it wasn't, whatever happened wasn't dangerous. What I'm saying is that I don't think that you can call it dying if someone from this world can just walk up and get you back, right?
I mean, if
Whatever this
you-
place is, it sort of has a kind of failsafe almost for us. So
Yeah,
even though it
but-
isn't a game, it kind of feels like one.
You know what? That's fair. That's completely fair.
Is
That's
it fair
fair.
though?
Is it not? I mean, did I die?
No, by that definition, you didn't.
We just have to make
Which
sure
is fair
that
enough.
we just have to make sure that I mean we can get out of here. But as of right now, I am just kind of embarrassed that I was freaking out about it. If you hadn't calmed me down, I might have said something embarrassing.
Oh, what? That you wanted to be with me forever?
No, not that.
Yet.
They smile.
Yet. Smiled back. Point is, I'm glad you're alright. And unfortunately, I didn't get to see your deck in action. However, the boss fight wasn't worth it, trust me.
I wish that I could say the same. They look
Wait,
down
what?
toward their duel disk as you see that there are no cards in their duel disk.
Wait, what?
I guess that is something that happened whenever everything went down. The only card I have is this one. They bring up their flame champion.
And that was the only card that was left when you know, kept it safe for you.
I
Hey,
guess there wasn't no consequence for doing what I did, but at the same time, it is a little bit of a bummer.
I'm sure we can eventually get those back. And besides, you're a strong duelist in your own right, right?
If this turns out to be a actual just for reals game thing, which again, I don't think it is. At the same time, though, it kind of is. Either way, if it does turn out to be something like that, then it doesn't matter. My cards will be back when we get home. If not, I have extras, so that I am going to be missing a couple things, but they shrug. Should be enough to at least get me through the test when we get back.
Exactly, and I'm sure you're gonna ace it. And then hopefully we get our duel, and then our duel.
I
said duel twice.
Exactly, we're gonna duel twice.
Oh, neat.
2 chicks who nearly died.
Taliesin, you will find as everything happens, you will be looking about this place. You would find that eventually the Thunder Tribe / Lightning Tribe does start bringing large amounts of scrap metal out to the section here. You look it over, you're pretty sure that a lot of this probably wouldn't work if this was a normal world. So the metals you would normally need to be very specific as well as very consistent. However, you don't really have the heart to tell anyone.
He doesn't have
If
the
you
heart to
just
tell them.
specifically make a man,
He
don't say
is-
anything.
he is in fact using this cannon here as like the base for what the fuck he's about to build. Because of the fucking cannon here, and he's like, at the very least, it'll help aim. It'll do a lot of the heavy lifting.
At the very least, we'll just shoot it at it. It's fine. We'll just shoot the fucking pole at it.
It's fine.
Your mom.
As you do this, if you're making the cannon the base, roll me first off for your experience.
We'll do how many fleetings?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, man. We used all those
Cool.
fleetings before.
One,
Don't worry, I got you,
two,
homie.
three. There are 3 fleetings from what I see. 4
Oh,
fleetings.
hell yeah.
Oh, there they are. They're coming back from the fountain.
I had to go and look.
First, 2. Second roll. 9. Third roll. 5. And 4th final roll. Oh god, please, for the love of God.
Plus your regular roll.
14. Regular roll, so 14, and then come on, something big. Natural 20.
Plus Lindo's roll he just
Hey.
gave you, which he wasted. So
That's fine. You rolled out.
Which I wasted.
I'm playing. With that 20, you do find whenever you make the base of the large lightning rod, the cannon, you do find that you probably could fire this if you wanted to. In fact, you are decently sure you could fire this.
Hell yeah.
With that in
Let's
mind,
supercharge it with this thing's lightning, I guess.
with that in mind, the rest of the time you are having people help you with this, which they are bringing you different things. Some of them are bringing seemingly crude blow torches and things like that over to you so that you guys can help tinker with things. A lot of them are making the largest thing you guys could possibly think of to mess with this. All of the scrap metal is being used, and you are telling them what to do and where to put things. Roll me another experience, please. This is not the last roll.
Will do. Thank
I'll
you.
in fact let
I
the
will.
one from Lindo go to this one because of the nat 20. It'd be funny.
Hell yeah.
You have
thank
4.
you.
Thanks.
So first roll is
19.
a 19.
9.
Next roll is a 6. So 19 plus 3. So 22.
Roll me 3 more times.
Come on, crit fish.
Another 19.
19 again.
9.
Almost.
Come on, another 19. Okay. Almost.
As you guys begin to do this, you guys start to note while they are performing this, while they are over here doing their thing, the water around you guys starts to pick up. You guys have first off just seen like little bitty streams coming down from the mountain going past all you guys. Now those little bitty streams are much more numerous and are conjoining. You guys are stepping off and away, but there are actual patches of the ground that are just water at this point.
All
As
right,
the
people
rest of
gotta
you
pick
are
up some more
as
speed
the rest
here.
of you are over here.
I guess I can help.
Listen, yeah, man. Do you want me to fucking wrench something? I'll be there in a second.
Need me to carry something?
Both of you are making your way over. Samurai would go over as well. Nadia's just like, I have no idea what the fuck to do.
God,
If you
I
help
fucking
read
know how
me
to
what
build a
you-
fucking
If
spaceship.
you help tell me what you do, I might be able to help Talzin. I have knowledge.
As the 3 of you are going to aid, Samurai, Gregor, and Kate, I would like for the 3 of you to roll me experience.
Yeah,
Here we go.
let's go.
I will roll for Sam. Ooh, good job.
1.
Poor.
You're heavy lifting.
The 2 of you are mostly aiding the others get things into place. You do find that Sam seems to point out different things in the construction Taliesin that you had overlooked due to just kind of rushing. As things are shown, you guys cover up most of the holes and most of the things that would probably cause this thing to malfunction or explode. As you guys go through all that, you are going to be rolling for your finesse this time with a +3, please.
Hell yeah.
You have one fleeting.
Thank you for the help, Sam. All right, let's see here. First roll 3, second roll 11, third roll is 16. Or is there one more roll?
Why'd you get 3 rolls?
How many did you tell me to do?
I said a +3.
Oh, a +3. That's my bad.
So
the first one was
altogether
like a 3, I
altogether
think.
would be a 17. Because you did have one fleeting.
Okay.
In fact, we will count this last one as the one you just got from Frozen Flame. So we'll say 22.
I apologize. I misheard the
I
+3.
was like, with a +3. Right, I'll roll it 3 times. Let's go.
Well, in a way, it's still +3.
In a way, it kind of makes sense. Why not?
No way, God.
As you go about doing this, Taliesin, as you guys get a bit of a going on it, you guys actually complete this in a decent amount of time. However, you do find that there's not any more metal you guys can put on this thing without it collapsing. You guys do not have the time or anything else to do so. However, because you had the cannon ready for things, you do find that you probably could reach up there with this. If the magic and energy of this world is what you guys think it is, potentially. You find and you point over to Kate and Gregor with these 2 jumper cables, and you have them you point it over toward the summoned skull of an altered world.
All right, then put on its nips.
No.
Not the nips. The probably the closest things that you can just reach from it.
Surprisingly, we were both good on that.
If we had more wire, I'd probably say like the either tips of its fucking wings or something, but we don't have the time for that. So just do the toes or whatever's closest.
Fine, let's clip the toes.
As you make your way over, and you connect things over toward the summoned skull of an altered world, you guys do find that immediately the big top, as well as everything else in this area, immediately starts to shine with energy once again. The energy inside of the summoned skull with an altered world is enough to completely power this place, probably several times over. And that does include your new cannon.
Bird.
That apparently has toes.
No, they clipped it to the summoned skull's toes.
Cannon.
Oh, okay. I thought they were denying nips in order to have toes.
That'd be a weird thing to die on.
Did you say you were getting on the cannon?
Probably.
No, I did not. He's got to aim the cannon.
Yeah. As
He's gonna throttle.
you guys begin to aim the cannon, you do find that the Thunder Dragon is watching all of this. He's sitting here fuck, this probably isn't gonna work, but let's go.
I am 50% certain that this is going to 100% work.
So
the dragon's oh, this has to work, or else my mom's gonna be pissed off.
the main thing you get from this, Taliesin, the main thing you have made almost just like a javelin or a harpoon that you feel is connected to all of the wire you guys possibly could get from this. The wire itself, you're hoping, is going to be the actual lightning rod or the tether from this metal thing to the summoned skull of an altered world. You are decently sure that this is the closest you guys could possibly get to actually doing what the Thunder Dragon said before you guys are all underwater.
Yup. I am 50% certain this will 100% work.
As you fire this thing,
Yup.
I need you to roll me for your potential.
Fuck.
Unless you want someone else to fire it. That's up to you.
Hey, Benny, you like being a main character, right? Oh, boy.
Oh boy, do I! Hey, Benny, you like being a main character, right?
Oh, boy, do I.
Come aim this cannon for us.
Wait, are you being in character right now? Hold on.
It's for real.
Yes.
I suppose I could be a main character in this story if you need. Very well.
All right, come on.
I will show that I am a good friend.
We only have
Benny,
one
could you
chance
speed
at
it
this,
up?
Benny. You have to do it for the world.
It's like she's reading a script.
I'll be fine with whatever
Thanks,
happens
Mika.
to the world, as long as I have great friends like us.
You're not gonna have great friends like us if the world ends.
Oh my God, go.
You said potential.
Not he
right?
just starts pushing you.
Yes.
Yes, potential.
Towson just shrugs his arms. Well, now I can claim deniability. If it doesn't work,
If
it's
this
his fault.
fail, it's not my problem anymore.
All right, here we go.
He
And
really is a Schroeder. He's not a Schroeder.
18.
Nice.
German.
That's pretty good.
He's
Roll
a
me
German.
two more times.
Well, yeah, let's see if we can get that 20
Yeah,
with
get
this
that,
3
get the 20, babe.
potential.
There you go.
Crit fishing, crit
You can
fishing,
do
crit
it, I
fishing.
believe.
Two,
Crit fishing, crit fishing.
7.
Alrighty.
Also, before it's launched as well, actually no, afterwards it'll be fine.
You fire this thing. This, again, sort of harpoon-like thing from the ground upwards into the sky. As you do, we have we've had way too much somber music today. Let's get back into we'll go to Hyper-chan. Perfect. As
All
you
of
fire,
our willpower, all of our might, all in this shot.
as Benny, you fire, and there's a part of you that's like, oh fuck, oh damn, oh fuck, they're counting on me, oh shit. But when it fires,
yeah.
yeah,
Well, yeah, but I've had to do like actual Skype role plays once,
oh geez, you're right, never mind.
so I can handle hiding my fucking despair even without playing some Club Penguin on the side to keep my nerves straight.
As you fire, the harpoon flies upwards, and as it does, it strikes into the center of the storm to a point where you guys hear a roar coming from the storm.
Oh shit. I mean, yeah.
You guys hear a roaring sound as this seems to have hit something up there.
Thunder Dragon, I think we hit your mom.
From the center of the storm,
Congratulations.
you guys see this creature.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Is that one mom or two moms? I'm not sure.
As
They're
this
mom
thing
enough.
strikes this dragon, this creature high above, going through the motions, it understanding it was struck, it getting angry, it roars back with both of its heads, and it looks like it starts to send forth lightning down through it. However, because of the large harpoon and wiring that is with it, as soon as it tries, a large amount of lightning strikes down through the wiring and instead strikes the summoned skull of an altered world. As the summoned skull of an altered world is struck, its eyes open.
He's awake.
It looks around briefly and stands. It grabs at the wires in front of it that are connected to its toes, and it just stares up toward the dragon. It grips at the wires with both hands, and it seems to generate an enormous amount of watts and power itself as it sends another large amount of lightning up toward the creature. Not really understanding why it's attacking it, but you know, it attacked it, so. This doesn't do what anyone thinks, though. While the Thunder Dragon roars out and seems to almost just screech out somewhat in pain, you note it looks like it begins to grow. As it grows, the storm around it begins to crackle. As it cracks and seems to send out a large amount of more rain falling, this monsoon almost of a storm down below you. You guys all grab onto something as you guys are getting whipped around by the wind of the area. The Thunder Dragon tries to block off as much as it can from you, but some of you are sent going forward off and away, down from the water toward where the mountain is. As this happens, the summoned skull of an altered world watches as all of you guys seem to stream off and hit where the mountain is. It looks up, and instead of striking this thing with more energy, it seems to start pulling the creature down by the wires.
Get over here!
As it starts pulling the dragon down, the dragon gets to a point, it's flapping its wings, sending out more electricity that seems to be going into the Archfiend of Lightning. As it is trying to beat away from it and fly back up into the air, you see the summoned skull grab it and start to swing it around. As it begins to swing this dragon around at high speeds, you find eventually it lets go. The dragon gets swung far off away from the summoned skull. Seemingly far enough where you guys remember earlier being told about this, to where it reaches the end of the world. As it strikes against the wall between worlds. Let's read what the monster said in its description one more time, as we're changing the card of the day.
Oh boy.
Over to the summoned skull of an altered world. Its power tears at the world's very core in order to shape it to its whim. A large fracture appears in the wall that it strikes the large thunder dragon against. As this fracture appears, it almost looks like a vacuum happens as the entirety of the storm that is encompassing this creature begins to dissipate and disappear, going off into the large fissure as lightning strikes once more and the heads of the thunder dragons roar outward. The pressure of the fissure seems to be too much as the entirety of the thing is sucked in and away from the world. Potentially to show up somewhere else, who knows?
Who knows?
Hey Piper, something's coming out of the fountain.
What do you mean something's coming out of the fucking fountain?
What? Yeah.
As the storm subsides, the summoned skull watches, looking over toward where that fissure had brought itself. As you guys see, looking off in that direction, what is now a hole at the end of the world.
There's a hole.
Behind which you see what appears to be some kind of a woodland or some kind of a forest. The summoned skull stands outward, looking around at everything. It notices that all of you are soaked and on the ground and having bad times. It sort of goes over and reaches down and picks up any of you that are struggling.
Thanks, big guy.
You would work.
As it
We
does,
did it.
it brings all of you over toward the highest position in the entirety of the area. It brings you guys over to where the Ferris wheel once was. And then lets you all down onto the ground.
Whew. We did it. I did it, but we did it.
You know what, Tally? I will say that was a pretty sick cannon.
Good job, everyone.
Indeed.
Good job.
I did not think that was
It
going
only
to
worked
work.
because we're here.
I did not think that was going to work at all.
Come on, have faith in since he's kind of made of the energy that is related to you. Technically, he'll be your brother, right? Thinking.
Please don't.
Don't try to complicate things anymore.
I did not. I did not wish to see my mother in pain, but it is better that and have them hopefully heal from it than destroy everything that is here.
She's probably gonna be fine. She'll be injured. Someone will take care of her. It'll be like a whole like a whole movie kind of thing. Like, you know those films, they take care of the injured warrior. Then it turns out the warrior has a soft heart of gold. Then they return to the place they're from, learn from their mistakes. That kind of film.
What?
He's a dragon.
The dragons.
I
can
don't
be
even think he knows
warriors.
what. I don't think he knows what a circus is either. So you're giving him things he doesn't understand.
What I'm trying to say is she'll probably meet someone and she'll get better.
Isn't this a circus?
See, he knows what a
place
circus
here?
is. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a circus.
I don't like
Do people have fun here or are they tortured here?
mostly
You
tortured.
may you may like what you see now, or you may not. But I can tell you, in our world we have these creatures known as clowns. They are the creepiest
Oh
thing
my
I've seen.
Fucking God. Anyway, we did the thing. We stopped her. Now this place is a little more water, so it should hydrate things in the desert at least a little bit more. That being said, how do we get home?
We had been wanting to figure that out for you. That being said, I feel like it may be relatively simple. He looks over toward the summoned skull. This creature you all had made appears to have some type of power to alter the world. I believe it could send you home.
Again?
The summoned skull looks down at you all. As he does, you see him give a nod.
And when we get back, will we be in the same place where we came from?
I do not know, but it should be relatively the same, yes. I do not know what to say to all of you, to be honest. Not only have you awoken me, got me out of my confinement, but you have also got rid of my most hated enemies, and awoken my mother. After doing so, you then saved this entire piece of the spirit world from destruction by my said mother. There is not words
that I could say to describe my thankfulness to you all.
Then don't describe it. Just say thank you and don't overcomplicate it.
Yeah, what Kate said. You don't have to really overcomplicate it. If you're you know, if you want to say those, we'll just say them.
The fact we were.
Fuck up. I know you're about to say something.
I'm letting Will say something because he wanted to say something.
Gotcha.
The fact that you have acknowledged us and we've been able to help is honor enough.
Hopefully this place stays saved. And besides, it's all just in the days of work for people that used to live are special, right?
You're all very welcome.
No, don't act like this was. Don't act like this was.
I don't care why. No, you don't get to claim anything, little man.
I claim all the good karma from this place.
Comes
You know,
over,
we got
picks
some
up,
calls that I use, so you can say whatever you want about it.
basically picks him up by the quote scruff of his neck, but it's by the back of his suit. No, little man's, you made our day terrible. You do not get to claim any of the goodwill.
Come on, Dahlia, you just let down the echidna. He may be weird and a little, you know, something, but don't worry about it.
He broke the ground under us and threw us into a free fall.
Well, it happens to
That's
us.
how we started
It happens
today.
every Tuesday, right? It's a normal occurrence and happens, doesn't happen to all
And
of us.
then we lost all our decks and as well as all the cards that we were meant to be retrieving, so that's gonna be fun to explain, right?
Well, maybe the true lesson here was the friends we made along the way and the weird
You
things
don't
that
get
we
to
did
say
with our
that.
classmate that we just met.
Well, at the very least, since we only spent like what, a couple hours here, it shouldn't be that long. It should just be a couple hours in the other world, right?
The fact that you have to say it with a question mark concerns me.
That's why I'm holding the little guy here so he can't run away.
We weren't
so
exactly
he
going
can't
to
do
a
this.
clock around on this.
Out of game though, Gregor's like, don't mess with him. He said you didn't have game, Gregor. Get him!
You guys find that as you were all talking, the summoned skull seems to have stepped over toward where the destroyed Karis wheel is. As you do find, he has seemingly charged up one of the cars that are inside of it. One of the areas that make their way around. I say they're cars, but you know, whatever. As he does, you see that there is a large amount of electricity seemingly sparking off of one of those carriages, and the doors have opened. On the inside, you see a swirling thing of energy, very colorful energy. It kind of reminds you of, again, just like a starry sky, only swirled about.
Ooh.
As he motions over toward it, he then lowers himself as low as he can get toward all of you. It seems that this will take you back. I thank all of you, and I'm glad to have met you all.
Bow.
Thank you.
No problem. Hopefully we can visit under slightly less.
I hope I never have to come back again.
I hope we don't fall for the
That's
floor
mean.
again and have to visit it personally, but
I do not know of any way you could make your way back, but if we do somehow see each other again, then I will be happy to meet you.
You take care of this place, and also you Thunder Tribe people. Yeah.
Are you talking to us? Are you talking to them? We're the
You guys
we're
are
the
the
Thunder
Black.
Tribe. No, we're the Thunder Tribe. No, you're the Lightning Tribe. We're the Thunder Tribe.
I'm
That
gonna
doesn't
be
make any
honest with
sense.
you, the original Thunder Tribe, whatever you guys were, is kind of gone now because your weird clown guy got absorbed and now he's not here. So maybe start beginning relations. Beginning now.
Work together. You guys are two really good bosses currently.
You're all in this together.
You gotta see the rest of the song.
What song?
La 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 la.
No, we lose the cute girl.
Oh yeah, your stuff should still be here, Tilly. It should be around here somewhere.
I'll
It
look,
never
I'll
got
look
absorbed from
around
what
as
we
much
heard.
as I can. If I find any
Make
of
sure to
your
make
stuff, I'll
those
let you know.
two. All right.
Wait, Gregor, get their number, quick!
Oh, for who?
Wait, is the woman not with us?
Yeah, is she coming with us? I don't care.
She's not around.
We're talking about Tilly.
Oh, Tilly, you're yeah, right. I gotta get her number.
There was one more person that should be here, but is the magic gonna just make her come with us automatically?
The battle rights should activate their magics whenever it is. They did say that whenever we returned, they would come with us.
So,
All right, I'll trust in that.
Not entirely sure what will happen, to be honest with you. But shall we make our way?
Sure.
Let's make our way.
Oh, as long as you know we're not free falling to our deaths when we get back. Or I will kill you. I will grab your card and rip it up if we're still free falling.
You guys make your way over toward the car. As you guys stand in front of it, the swirling emptiness inside begins to sort of invite all of you further through. Stepping in, one after another, you find yourselves briefly in darkness. As you guys step through, get out of here! Get out of here, other yous!
Other us's.
Other us's? What?
Yeah, I made copies of you guys to put over there so that we could do the recaps.
Heck yeah.
You guys find, as you guys step out, you seem to step out into that building that you guys were at before. Not in the exact same place. You guys seem to step out from one of the exits to the building. As you guys step out from one of the side exits, you guys look back. You just see the inside of the building. You don't see any swirling magical whatsits or anything like that. You just see that. Another thing, you don't see Echidna.
Well, I guess he's gone forever.
You also don't see the person that supposedly had to come back with you.
Well, they probably made their way out. Battle rights, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Gregor.
Damn.
Sucks to suck, I guess. I don't know.
Pat, pat, pat.
Always let the
Here's-
go ones walk away.
Here's hoping it worked out for them.
I mean, the fucking echidna was like a car, right?
Oh,
That's how we got here, right? Benny was talking to it.
yeah, that's right. Nadia, have your cards returned?
No. Honestly, I was gonna say after we left this place, if the cards were still here, then it was just a dream or a game or something, but my cards are still gone.
Same
here.
Samurai?
Nothing. Nothing here either.
Theoretically, we should have new cards ourselves.
You guys do still have the cards you got from the spirit world.
Should we double check with the shopkeepers in case something's happened? Maybe they saw something?
This place wasn't really open, but we can go and see. Maybe they are still doing something. But he looks up into the sky. You guys will note that it is somewhat late.
What are we gonna do with the professor?
Oh, do I still have the papers, by the way? I don't remember if I took the papers with me.
There we go. What papers?
Yeah, what papers?
weren't we getting? Oh no, we were getting starter decks, right?
Yeah. You guys do note that it is late as you guys come out of this place. You guys were in there for a couple of hours. Most likely, you guys wouldn't be able to. Go to the store. However, you could make your way back towards your teacher.
Yeah,
I
let's go
do-
back to our teach.
I do have a confession I need to make.
Oh, you dropped this
shoot.
up?
I have no idea what we're going to tell the teachers.
Oh yeah, I have nothing.
Why don't we just tell them what actually happened?
Yeah, we can go with that.
If anything, we're
I was
victims in
going to.
this.
If
Look,
we
no
tell them what-
cards.
if we tell them what actually happened, then it would
I mean-
seem like we disrupted our job in order to roleplay, which
Can't we just tell
Would
them the
be.
geese robbed us or something?
I mean, probably we can't because sector security is all over this place.
For the geese?
I mean, they would have seen something. Including geese robbing us, I guess.
They're really sneaky like.
look,
Really
as
sneaky
someone
geese.
that's now confirmed
it.
to have confirmed to see spirits, people don't believe these things easily.
I mean, it's either we tell him the truth or we say, oh man, some geese stole our cards and all the boxes.
Do not
Tell the
blame the
truth.
geese.
I mean, we could just say that
blame-
his. We found the
blame
boxes and they were
humans
empty.
that did this. But
Why are
then
we
again,
talking
they're-
about saying something different than what actually happened?
Exactly.
I don't know. Let's just be truthful.
And
Even
if
no
they
point-
believe us, we just have to accept it.
If they don't
Would
believe
you-
us, then whatever. They can check. You said that they might have people have seen something or whatever. Nobody would have seen us walking off with giant boxes full of cards.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then I request one of you please explain, because I do not want to go through that humiliation again.
Oh, I'm
It'll
used
be a
to
group
talking for
explanation.
people. I can do that.
All right.
And I can fill in the blanks when you were in
That-
respawn.
Also, my clothes are still fucking greasy from all that metal. Ugh.
Your clothes are actually fine.
Wait, they are?
Yeah.
Shit.
All of your
Ghost-
guys' uniforms are
grossness.
actually perfectly fine.
Well, enough.
But I got a stain right there. Fucking. Oh well.
No stains. No stains. It's okay, Talon. Your hard work will not be known in this universe unless we tell the teacher.
If you
Which we
want
are.
a scar in your clothing, you have to earn
I-
it.
I don't. It costs money to get these replaced, so no.
I do not understand why you are. Never mind.
I don't have a lot
Oh
of it.
god!
When you push L
At the moment.
I'll rewind.
What? Oh,
You can
Listen,
just
if we
press.
bring it up, and the teacher doesn't believe us on the first record, we just say that we did shrooms. I'm more willing to take a 6-month
I'm
probation.
not going to- I'm not going to be.
I'm
not
just
going
saying,
to
I'm
say
willing
I
to
did
take a 6-month probation instead of a lifetime in a mental asylum.
I'm not saying I did drugs.
Neither am I.
Yeah, I don't think that would go over very well.
I am willing to go with the drug idea myself. It is more believable.
I think I would
So
rather
we
go
go
to
back
the
to the
mental
gays
institution.
idea?
Let's listen. We deal with it as it comes. If he doesn't fucking believe us, all right. Let's
Oh
just
yeah,
go and
that's
face
real need
these-
for you to say, right? It's all that matters there.
If you want to say drugs, we'll say you did shrooms and we were trying to help you. How does that sound?
Fuck you too.
You were trying to help them do shrooms?
Help them
I-
while they were in it. Let's just go. Let's
We're
just.
just talking in fucking circles. That's all I
We are.
meant.
We are.
You guys make your way back over toward the main practice building. As you guys do, you guys want to go to Mr. Wells, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Move all the other students out of there. As you guys would find yourselves going back up to Mr. Wells's room. Oh, I took the thing. Get out of here. You gotta be locked down. Get locked, you jerk. Aha, got him. As you guys
shit.
find yourselves stepping back into Mr. Wells's class, upon doing so, you find that nobody is in the room. You guys begin looking around the area trying to find them. You find that they are off in the side room, the preparation room that they have for their classes. As you knock upon the door, he's like, 1 minute, I'm coming, I'm on my way. Damn, these damn legs. As he gets over to the door and opens it up. Well, how can I... Oh,
Hey, Teach.
oh, there you are. Did you bring the
Yeah,
cards?
sorry.
So about that, he wants to take point.
Oh, now I'm
Nadia-
not feeling terrible.
Nadia already
about
said
it.
she'd take point.
Well, we don't have them.
Yeah,
Really?
I answered his question. Wow, you don't have... I suppose that should be secondary either way. Where have all of you been?
would you believe us if we told you that we went into a whole different dimension where Doom monsters were real?
Whole different dimension where Dulma... You're saying that you've been to the spirit world.
I knew
You
it, I
know
knew
of
it.
it.
I do know of the spirit. That's my class.
What?
Have none of you taken my dueling mythology?
I was going to take it, but then I saw a cute girl.
There are plenty of cute girls in dueling mythology.
It
Oh
was-
yeah, I remember. It's definitely a thing that
On
I
my
observed.
planning, it was supposed to be next year that I was taking that class because I didn't have another one to fill out the other one.
Next year.
Not yet.
I suppose you'll want to go into the class then yourself, Gregor?
I don't think I do.
The point is,
Dueling
we got sent to
mythology is all about the idea that throughout history, duel monsters have given a kick toward all of our advancements and all of our largely unexplained phenomena over the years. The great disappearance of the city of Atlantis, the large scale lines and runes all throughout the worlds, the disappearance of the original Duel Academy, things of that nature. Even quite recently, the disappearance of the satellite.
I thought it sunk, right?
Well, if it's sunk, then we should be able to still find more of it. We can only find small patches, and those might have been down there for much longer than the satellite's been gone.
Huh. Well, we did meet some people who kind of lived in the spirit world for all of their life. kind
Really?
of. Yeah.
And how did you get to this spirit world?
Oh, you see the
It's
ground
kinda
cracked
fell into
underneath
it.
us. We started free falling from the top of the
I think you're
academy
missing
here.
An important part, Towson. You see Benjamin over here. This was a
Right.
good idea to pick up a card.
I mean, when you word it like that, it's not that big of a problem.
Yeah, picking up cards is what we do every day.
Yeah, like what she said.
Outside of the box. Anyway, it turned out that card had a deal for him, and he was like, I don't know the specifics actually. Benny, what was he like? Good
I'm trying to remember. Hold on.
He
I
was
know
like,
the
"Can you help
specifics,
me
but
with
it wasn't-
something?" And it's like, "Yes." And then he, fucking throw you into the
He said
underworld.
that he
Okay,
was
okay.
dying, and he needed your help.
He meant there was a goblin-like creature, an echidna, I believe they were called. They asked me to help them because they were dying. It seemed to be a ruse, as they were more demon than goblin.
I don't think it was a ruse. I think he was actually dying, and
I mean,
the
he died
echidna
later,
form
but
is-
that wasn't really
yeah.
because of that.
Well, they implied that only I would be affected, but you were all brought with me, and for that I still feel shame.
You get over your shame.
Okay, understood. So
Also,
this goblin-like creature had brought you into the world by the ground breaking beneath your feet, and you, as well as
I'm guessing all of the cards I told you to go and get fell down into the spirit world, you say?
Correct.
Yep,
Yeah.
where they were
You're
absorbed by
following, yeah.
spirit.
But they were absorbed by spirits.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That will be difficult for me to put on the ledger, but I suppose it would not be the
Failure to
craziest thing I
arrive?
put on there.
Perhaps no, you can't put the cards on drugs.
Hmm? Oh no, I'll just say how it is. What do you mean drugs? Did you take drugs while you were there?
No.
Yeah,
No,
you
but some of
shouldn't
the
do
things
that.
we
You
saw
shouldn't-
made
you
me feel like I was.
You shouldn't take drugs, especially whenever you're going into the spirit world. You have to be on your best behavior. Keep your wits about you.
Well, let's go. We learned that.
I am.
I mean, you're all
apologize for
more
thinking
experts on that.
otherwise.
You're all more experts on that than I am. I shouldn't tell you that you need to not do drugs in the spirit world.
I am glad that you're full sail believing all of this. because
Yeah,
we
this is
wouldn't
really
believe it
convenient. I
ourselves.
appreciate that.
Why are you lying?
No.
Good.
I kind of wish we were a little. That was kind of fucked up.
I'm glad that you're not. This is extremely important discoveries for the entirety of my craft. I kept telling them whenever I was Chancellor, I was like, there has to be something around here. There has to be some kind of spiritual gate that would take us to the spirit world. But they didn't believe me. They like, no, Chancellor, you can't dig up everything and start going through all the walls. You can't keep doing this. Stop destroying everything.
He's in the
If
wall.
if you want, perhaps James here can help you look through the walls.
James?
Yes,
Spirit.
James.
You guys see as he holds up his hand, you guys actually still see James.
Yeah, that squirrel there.
Oh shit, there's still James there.
Yeah, it's his spirit. We couldn't see it before.
You have a spirit with you right now.
I do.
He like rushes over to you, Benny. Where is it?
Benny, James. James is your spirit.
No, he's a squirrel.
No, we couldn't see him before.
As you
He's
say,
your
no,
spirit.
he's a squirrel. You look over to James. James looks over toward Worm, where they are, and then just gives you like the thing of like the biggest like eyebrow raise of like, yeah, sure, listen to them.
I know I'm a
They're
squirrel.
crazy.
As he's like, well, James has shown me a card that they kind of resemble, but I thought they were joking around.
We're about to be gassed up by a fucking squirrel.
Fascinating. So you're holding a spirit in your hand right now.
James, your spirit?
All of you, you have to take my class. All of you have to sign up for Dual Mythology now. I insist.
Sure. I'm sure.
As long as we still get those rewards for getting those cards.
Well,
Hey,
I suppose you didn't bring me any, but you are bringing me a much better thing, in my opinion. You are showing me. Hold on a second. I should still have a few of them. Doop, 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 doop.
Doop, 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 doop.
He will give each of you one.
Hey.
Hey,
You guys get those, and the other 3 will go to the NPCs.
Oh yeah, buddy.
I'll take mine.
Remember, those are used as almost a sort of currency. You can try to obtain any sort of card that you find yourselves wanting from any of the stores around that would be connected here with the academy, which is most of them. Some underground stores probably would not take them, but some of them might still. These are rather important cards that I'm giving to you. I hope you all have a good thing of them. Somebody took one of the ones over here, so I'm just gonna grab this one and put it over here. Good. All right. Is there a card on the ground? I thought I saw a card on the ground.
Yeah, it's your token.
That's
card.
a
Oh, it's
token.
a token. Get out of
There you
here,
go.
token. All right. But yes, I believe that this is wonderful. This is a wonderful payment. We will have to figure out what else to do about the card shortage, but at the same time, we could just order some more, I suppose. That does bring up a bit of a point.
What's the issue?
Well,
I suppose I can't just say with complete certainty that things are fine. I'm not the Chancellor anymore. We might have to speak with Chancellor Bradford about this. After all, it is rather hard to describe to those who do not believe in these kind of things. I will mention to you all, you will not be in trouble for the cards, I promise you. I did have to ask.
Oh, thank you.
I do have to ask though. Were you able to sustain yourself there? You all look as if you're perfectly fine.
Explain sustain in this case.
Oh well, did you find food and water and such while you were there?
Oh, we found water later.
Well, we were only there for like,
good,
what, a
good.
couple
We found
hours?
water.
Couple of hours.
I mean, we didn't really need it. Yeah.
You've been in there for around a week.
See, and you time is
You
always.
say it again, that's
Yeah.
sage.
You've all been missing for around a week.
We've been.
That's why I came. That's why I came to you asking where you've been.
So
I guess I should have been more thorough.
you should have been more.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah, you should have
It's
been more.
alright. It's alright.
Yeah.
It's alright.
We've been here
Yeah,
for a
have we-
week. Nadia
Have
stands
we
forward.
missed? Have we missed exam?
Oh yes, the exam was about 3 days ago.
Fucking hell.
So
I
what
guess
do
I
we
look
have
good
to
in
study?
red.
One of the makeups.
Everybody talked at once. I didn't hear, so we'll go one at a time.
I was just joking, saying I guess I look good in red.
Benny, what'd you say?
When are we getting our re-exam?
Re-exam?
Retest?
Yes, re-exam. Well, there are no re-exams. We have
Nadia-
We have examinations every month. There's no need for re-exams.
So the fact that we were missing is being used as a punishment for not being able to take that exam.
What's the punishment here?
Not being able to take the exam to, you know, further ourselves in the different classes.
We can.
Oh, it
retake
doesn't
next
matter.
month,
It
is
doesn't
what
matter
he's
which
saying.
test. It doesn't matter which doesn't matter which position you're in. It doesn't matter where you are in the academy.
You know what? Preach it, Wells. Fuck yeah. Sorry.
I will say that it has been decided, and some of you may have to turn in your outfits, but it has been decided that you would all be making your way to the Slifer dorms. I have been thoroughly talking with the Chancellor about that, though you might be able to talk to the Chancellor and see if there's anything that can happen, but I do think that all of you would be brought down there, since not only did you not pass the exam, but you did not take it whatsoever. But that wasn't our fault, though. I do not know what to say. It's not my... I can't do anything about it.
See.
But as I said, there's no difference between going into Slifer Red or Raw Yellow or Obelisk Blue. The first few weeks of school, while some of you brought it into brought yourselves into the higher, he does air quotes, tiers of the school, it does not mean that we treat you any differently. The curriculum is still the same. You just have a different dorm and a different section that have different heights and different differences. Like Raz, he motions over toward where Taliesin and Samurai are. The Raw dorms, they are closest to a lot of the different shops and things on the island. But that doesn't mean that you can't get there in other places. You're just a lot quicker to it. They usually bring that as the Raws are able to get the first picks on positions and different things for getting new cards and new packs. But if you show up there early enough, even a Slifer can get there. Obelisks, he motions over toward Nadia as well as Kate, and then over toward Jim. as far as being in an obelisk is concerned, you're closer toward the actual examination rooms. You're closer to the classrooms and different things of that nature. But you don't have any big thing of that. You just can wake up a little bit later, or you can sleep in a little bit more. You know, different things of that nature. But if you wake up early enough, it doesn't cause much of a difference. And he motions over toward where Benny and I keep wanting to say Greg, but it's Gregor.
You can say Greg if you want, it's fine.
Motions over toward where
I've
Benny
given
and
up.
Gregor are, and says, and as far as the Slifer dorms, you are closer to the where Sector Security is currently located, but you have a wonderful sense of greenery around you, and there is a lot less noise pollution throughout the area. You're much closer to the parks and different things. You're much closer to nature.
Oh yeah, the geese love it.
There are
They do
no
love
real
it.
there are no real differences other than that. I know that the school itself seems to somewhat value obelisk students higher than the others, and same thing with Raw when it comes to Raw and Slifers, but that is mostly just a sort of thought amongst people. They like, oh, you're in the strongest dorm, so you must be a strong student. And while that is somewhat the case, many strong students decide to go into the upper dorms. Whenever you take the exams, you don't have to raise your rank up. You don't have to go into the other places. There should be strong duelists in all three of them. And if it were how I would like to do things, but no, I can't change the entire echelon of how the school starts. I'm just the chancellor. I can't dig in the walls or do anything. I really wanted to get in the walls.
I'm sorry about your wall problem, sir.
It was very
You
tough
sound really
for me.
passionate about
It
it.
was very tough for me. Yes, thank you very much.
Have our stuff been moved to the dorms then?
Yep, I have already taken care of most of that. In fact, I did want to speak to a couple of you about that, but we can talk more on that later. If you would like to speak with Chancellor Bradford about anything that you may not understand, or even to ask him if there's anything that can be done about the examinations, though I don't believe there's much problems, most likely we can try to get your absences even wiped off of your record, but I think it might be good, especially if you think that there is some kind of echelon to this, that each of you see how things are on the Slifer side. But obviously, if Chancellor Bradford says otherwise, then you can do whatever it is he wishes. Shall I bring you to him?
I'm alright.
I don't think there's anything we can do now. Hearing all that. There goes my plans of staying in Bra for a little while to get the jump on the cards.
Well,
I'm guessing you're not taking this lying down, Nadia.
no, I'm going to the Chancellor, yes.
Oh, what's wrong, Goblins? You're afraid of a little red?
Benny's going to go to Jem for a second. Hold shoulder.
You make your way to Jim. As you do, Benny, you do find that they seem to be somewhat vacant. As you make their way to them and you put and you say hold shoulder, they don't seem to react.
Will you be all right?
Did you actually hold shoulder, or did you just say it?
I just said it.
Okay. They still don't seem to react.
Goes in front of them to see if they're okay.
You step in front of them. As you do, they look up to you. What? Yeah, what is it?
Will you be all right?
Oh, of course. Yeah, I'll be perfectly fine.
If you need. I don't have anyone. Do we still have the bunk bed situation like in the anime?
Yes.
Yeah!
Okay. I usually just keep my stuff on the other bunk, but if you need, I am silent at night if you need that.
Oh, we've already moved you into dorms. As I mentioned, we already moved all of your things.
She probably has her
I
own room.
see.
Did you at
Oh,
least
That'll be
like?
better.
You didn't put us with like people we don't already people who weren't already missing in the dorm rooms, right?
Well, there wasn't a lot of rooms to actually go into anything new. Benny's talking about how he just kept his stuff on the other thing, but that being said, we actually did just sort of moved someone else into there, I believe. Which one of you was it? I believe it was you, Taliesin.
Oh boy.
For what?
Roomies.
Benny looks a bit uncomfortable.
And that means that well, you're with Gregor, yes.
Hey, anybody?
Hey.
And who am I with?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I was not in charge of the moving any of the females, though I believe that if it is most likely would have been the case, you might have either been placed with someone who was already there, or the two of you would have been placed together, motions to Nadia and you. I'm not entirely sure, though, to be perfectly honest with you. There are some circumstances.
Well, Nadia wants to go see the Chancellor, and I think I'm gonna go with it.
I want to make my way myself, if you don't mind. If you don't have anything to say to them,
Okay.
I wouldn't want to make anyone uncomfortable.
I'll be fine. However, I'd say read the pamphlet very carefully, and you can pick up certain personality traits from him.
Give him hell.
I'll see what I
Do
can
your
do.
best.
I'll see if I can talk about you guys as well. This isn't something we should take lying down. We didn't do anything wrong.
True.
I'll be on my way then. Yes, of course. Let me go ahead. And Miss Gem, can I speak with you, please? Yes, of course. The three of them will make their way out of the room, leaving the five of you where you are. Sam seems to give a sigh. I was somewhat alright with making my way to Raw before, but I have to be in Slifer now, so be it. It doesn't really matter, like you said.
It's not a big deal. We can just rise up to the ranks.
A real underdog story, if I had to say.
Oh.
Is it really underdog if you were already at the top and you fell to the bottom for a little?
Well, I wasn't already at the top. I was inching my way up to the top, and then I got knocked down a peg.
Oh, I'm sorry, middle ground. You're right, a real underdog.
Yeah, point is, like you said, most dealers end up ranking up from Slifer, and, well, we can either do that, or we can make all the other DOMs have a little bit of hell when they realize Slifer's the best DOM.
Why, you're wanting to just stick around in Slifer then?
Oh yeah, that was kind of the plan.
Big fish, little pond?
No. Little fish, big pond.
It doesn't really matter to me where I am, though I'm not gonna sugarcoat it like the teacher just did. From what I've been told from people, it does seem like there are some other differences when it comes to the dorms. Obviously, you can't have the same cooks as well as other things in different places. From what I heard, Raw had the best ones. He sighs.
You guys were getting cooks?
Do you not have
Yeah.
cooks?
Tell me we have cooks. Please tell me you're joking.
The guy at the janitor station gives us like this weird soup, and he has a cat. It's like I don't know.
Well, it's a good thing.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Cooks? What the fuck?
Well, it's a good thing I know how to make some food, though.
The cat's
that's
actually
only for me.
alright.
From what I heard, the only reason that Obelisk is the #1 dorm is because they're always the ones with the strongest duelists. So, if you're wanting to do something about that, I guess making Slifer into the strongest dorm might be fun.
Exactly. Besides, If we keep complaining about things, we'll never get things sorted out. And also, like I told Nadia, I really love a challenge. Well, I gotta go find out who my roommate is.
I guess I don't have to worry about that.
Hey, we're keeping it within the family, right?
The family?
It's a joke. I'm not.
We know each other.
How you said bunk bed situation? How big are some of the rooms are at least big enough for 2 people, right? They're big enough for 2 people, right?
You have enough space to fit 2 people, kind of.
Let's
I can
go
only
find
give
out.
you
I do love a surprise. I'm gonna show you around. It's gonna be great.
I can only give you fantastical lies. Also, it kind of looks to Kate, if you end up with Jem as your roommate, will you make sure to give them an okay time?
Yeah,
Like-
don't worry, I'll take care of your girlfriend. So
Oh no, nothing like that at all, actually.
No, I'm pretty sure we got a pretty hard, like, idea of what our friend Benny is about during that, that date
What?
duel.
I feel like they're perfect together. Although you might be
guys had
right,
a-
you might be playing for the other team.
You had a date duel?
Essentially, yeah.
Oh yeah, if the other guy lost, he has to go on a date.
Look, I say what you want. I just when
He
it comes
panicked.
to
And it's great.
when it comes to people like us, just I don't want
Listen,
someone to get,
Puts the hand on him. Benny just really cares about her and would like to make sure she's alright. How about?
I will make sure she's alright
Yeah.
if she's my roommate. However, you know what? Just don't worry about it. I'm not a mean person. Besides, I've never once called you just slifers. Keep that in mind.
It's appreciated of the bare minimum courtesy, yeah.
I can see why people will spend all that time studying, even though it was easy shit.
But if
Hmm.
if it is you as the roommate, I have faith.
Oh, you shouldn't.
I was getting scared that Gregor was gonna be. Never mind.
I'm pretty sure your DOMs aren't mixed and never have been mixed.
Yeah, they wouldn't have let you have them as your roommate anyway.
I know that by now. I'm just making it clear Benny doesn't seem to know that.
Benny's just like, oh.
But I'm gay.
I don't understand. What the fuck?
I don't understand. What?
As you guys would start to make your what the hell? Oh,
What's
for
up?
some reason I went onto the flick. I guess I pressed a button. I don't know. As you guys would make your way out from the practice building, you guys would find it takes you guys a little bit to travel. You guys follow Gregor and Benny all the way around. It takes you guys the better part of about half an hour to 40 minutes to make your way from the practice building to the Slifer dorm. As you guys get there, the first thing you guys would notice is that there is a sign that points off toward the Slifer dorm. However, you do find that sign has been changed, where before it seemed to point this way as the Slifer dorm. It seems to have been moved and points this way.
But that's the dorm's there though, right?
Benny and
Oh,
Gregor,
the new accommodations.
Benny and Gregor, you guys both know. In the beginning of the school year, you guys were told that your dorm was in the forested area. But you guys do know that, like they said before, it's like, oh yeah, that's where Sector Security's hanging out.
Yeah, that's where the cops go.
but the roof's red.
Yeah, and that's what
How can you see the roof
Bro,
from
they're
here?
gonna paint the entire roof just for the cops. Come on.
Don't think too hard about it, Taliesin. Besides,
God forbid we repurpose a room, Taliesin.
While the dorm does seem to be right here as far as things are concerned, you guys do note that it takes you guys a little bit longer to get through here. Altogether, with you guys going at a somewhat leisurely pace, it takes you guys an hour to get from the practice dorm to the Slifer dorm.
I guess I can get some exercise in.
Oh yeah, you do great cardio.
When you guys would make your way here, looking over toward where the dorm would be, you guys do find, as you finally approach, seeing a rather not small building, but it's smaller than both the it's smaller than both the yellow dorm and the blue dorm. But as you make your way toward this smaller building, you do find that there is, apparently, as you step out, someone waiting just outside of the dorm. As you guys make your way, just outside of the dorm, you see this person.
Oh wow.
Looks like you made your way out.
As this person seems to be standing, leaning up against the staircase leading up to the second floor part of the dorms, you call out to them, Kate. They look back over to you, and they give a smirk before kicking off from the stairs. As they begin to walk over towards you guys, we have been going on for 3 hours. So I think that with this is a good point for us to end things off. As you
Hell
guys
yeah.
notice, the person from the previous time. Oh, did you drop? Oh shit. As you guys notice, the person from the other world, from what everybody keeps saying, the spirit world, stepping out in front of you, making their way towards you. We will end things here for the night, for this episode of 5DARPS. You guys have made it through the first arc.
We survived.
You survived.
Woo!
Hooray!
Yeah.
Oh, I just had a realization about her.
What?
Didn't she have a whole different language?
Yeah, but the dragon fixed
Yeah,
it.
the
for us.
universal line. Yeah.
If not, we're
Does
gonna
that
find
work
out.
here?
Thumbs up. Dear God, she speaks Polish again.
Not only that, but you guys, as you guys have gone through, you guys saved a dragon. You guys made a new big summon skull. You guys sicked a giant storm dragon on your previous characters.
I think we
I shot it with a
I think we
harpoon.
accidentally made a god, not a real one, but like a tiny one.
Like a little one. This is for fun size.
I am really surprised by his own description. He is not, in fact, currently a creator god, meaning he has another step above this.
Oh, he could just be like a
Same.
demigod. Who knows?
Not everything is a
You
creator
can
god.
just be some guy.
Again, I mentioned this in
Yeah.
the previous campaign, but you can be a god without having the creator god tag.
True.
The creator god tag, all it does is give you some advantages, and this is just a normal monster. It doesn't matter what the
Yeah.
card game says about you.
True.
But yeah,
Still, good for him. Good for him.
good for that. Good for that. Good for that little guy.
I'm
Good
surprised he
point.
was so helpful when he didn't need to be.
He did not like being being changed into something he was not.
Good for him.
The Summon Skull did not like being brought into the same classification as the empowered Dark Ruler.
Did not like it.
It did not.
Speaking of which,
0 out of 10.
we see some things over here on the section here on the card field here. We have these two little zones. Look at those. I said I wanted to explain something about them, and whenever we could, so I guess I'll do that right now. These zones are not link zones. These are not extra monster zones. You cannot summon an extra deck monster into one of these zones. That is not how this works. However, the reason I put them in the places they are currently at is so that if I ever do finally figure out how to get these onto a heckin' mat or something like I tried to do before, that they could be used as extra monster zones for if people want to actually use these during duels. So that's why they're in the positions they're in, so they can work to be link monster stuff if anybody ever decides to have this in real life. But right now, these are you can call them spirit zones. You can call them like anything like that. Deck master zones is also a pretty good one. But they're probably not called that. This is also a zone made to combat the thing that you guys have hated since the beginning of DARP. The spiritual bullshit.
What?
This is the zone where the spirit monsters' spirit selves are basically in all the time.
Those bastards.
Spiritual bullshit
you
that lives
now.
in a box.
This does mean
your home, bitch.
this does mean that they can summon themselves at any point from these zones once they're below 4,000 life points. But this also is something to where it kind of allows you guys to do similar things, though yours is a little bit more difficult to pull off. We'll see how things go with that, but you guys can technically summon your monsters from these zones. We'll see how things go.
I'll put my little dragon in the zone and he'll just be like, ah, and I'll be like, ah.
There are certain monsters that can and can't be put here, though you guys will be told about that later. And yeah, currently the summon skull can be placed there. The summon skull's effect while he's in that zone, we've already talked about, but anything that shares a name or a keyword with him on the opposing side will lose 300 attack because how dare they? He's the one that is that.
I'm the one that do a thing.
And once per duel, if you have a monster on your field during your standby phase, you can add a summon skull to your hand. It's basically if you can summon a summon skull through tribute summoning, you just get a summon skull.
That is brutally powerful.
Yeah, he's a little tributey boy. Little tribute.
It's like having a monster here. Would that be considered? You need a regulator to do that from the start of a duel? Do you need to just put it there?
Don't worry about that.
Fucking, I am.
It'll be in. It might be in your pamphlet. Remember, your duel discs updated or something before all this, which means that you guys apparently got the update before going into the spirit world. I don't know. It was just installing or something. Who knows?
EM summon those.
I do know. Yes. Also,
He knows.
if we go over here, I have to do this again. Hold on. No, it won't let me. No, dang it. Hold on. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's good. We're gonna do a thing. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine.
Doing the thing?
We're doing a thing. Don't worry about
I'm
it.
worried about it. I'm worrying.
Do the thing.
Don't worry
I
about
worry.
It. No.
Worry forever.
Don't do it. Don't worry.
Worry now.
Also
Worry so
worry.
hard that it explodes.
No, everything's fine. Don't worry
Okay.
about it. Everything's perfectly fine. Everything's fine. Don't freak out. Nobody freak out. It's fine. Everything's good. Stop freaking out. I'll kill you. We also have this.
Wow.
Over here on the Turbo Duel area.
It gives me. I don't know why, but it gives me Mega Man. It just gives me Mega Man vibes with the field.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's like your enemies, and you know the one.
And you know the one.
And you know, and you
Yeah,
understand.
that one.
You get it. You know what it is. You know.
Yeah, I don't have to explain it. You guys got it. It kind of looks like one field, and one big field reminds you of Mega Man. That's it.
Yeah, that one. you know.
It does kind. I hate to say that I almost get it.
Well,
See,
it needs one more row. But yeah, this one was panel removed. It's fine.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good old panel removal.
In the beginning of the game, like, oh man, it's weird. The fucking magnetic point snap thingies aren't working over here. That's weird. Whatever.
Wonder what it could be.
Wonder why that's happening. Must have been something I did before the game. It's fucking weird. Yeah.
Yeah. We did it. We completed an arc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arc done. Arc complete.
We did it.
Will there be
Now
a
we
pack
need to
opening? No. Why would there be a pack opening? The place is closed. Look how closed it is over here. Also, not everybody's inside the room, so yeah, no pack opening.
Yeah.
You should have fucking stalled in the spirit world to be like, hey, Phantom Dealer.
Hey, Phantom Dealer, give us some more cards. I mean, Phantom Dealer said he was coming with you, and apparently he's just not.
Fucking Flake.
I would love to imagine he's just floating in the water where the satellite was, like.
It's like, guys, I'm here.
on.
Guys.
It's not like my roommate situation could get any worse. No.
You and me both, man. You and me both.
I thought Nadia's just like, no, take me to the Chancellor right the fuck now.
What, are you scared or something?
I knew she was gonna do that.
Fucking pussy.
No. She got her reasons. I'll respect it.
Right now. Right now. Okay.
Immediately.
Caitlyn, on the other hand, wants a challenge.
You know, I would normally say something. I'm kind of fucked up that you're treating us as sewage you can claim, but alright. You know, I don't.
What?
I realized I don't care. You can say whatever you want.
What?
Well,
I'm just sitting here. It's like, it's a challenge. We can make it the best dorm, and it's like I'm really. I don't know how to feel that you're treating our dorm as a household project, but you know, whatever. I guess I don't care. It turns out.
Slifer's gonna be the best dorm ever. All of you guys are gonna be the best duelists. It's like, I'm just here, man. I don't know.
I'm just here. I'm just like, I'm gonna.
you can tell it to fuck off.
I gotta do more effort so I can perfect score so I get up to Obelisk. Fuck.
Time skip like 5 minutes in the future.
I can't believe the moment that we let you in into a white saber our dorm room.
I mean, that's what I'm playing. I'm glad you understand my character.
I also just imagine Gregor going to the counselor. Well, yes, you have been qualified for Rob for a long time, but why now? Because they're making it not the slacker dorm. I need slacker.
He does like that.
So is the Obelisk dorm not a giant posh castle? It is not. It is not a giant posh castle. This is not the actual duel academy you guys are used to. This is a different academy.
Disappeared.
Yeah, that academy exploded or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
The Obelisk dorm is like a big old. It was a big old building. It had a nice little yard.
Yeah.
Look at that green yard. Look at it. It's really nice. Probably has some fountains in there. I don't know.
It has some. Yeah. It has a fountain. It has some.
It's right beside the. It's right beside the practice building.
Houses, but yeah.
It's right beside the practice building and the main building. You know, so it's like, oh, I can go wherever I want to.
I do love how like the teacher is like, no, there's no like advantages to being in any of the dorm rooms. There's just list advantages for being in the dorm room.
List advantages. We walk an hour from the practice building to the dorm itself.
It was a leisurely walk. It wasn't like, you know, you weren't trying to go.
Yeah, normally you're running.
You mean
normally you're running away
said,
from
like,
the geese?
You mean a quarter of the time I spent walking
fucking
from
geese.
the yellow dorm to here to the practice building. Oh man.
No, the yellow dorm's about as far. The only thing wrong with the yellow dorm is that they don't have to come out of like the forest first. So the yellow dorm's a little bit faster, but not much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense why Gregor has 2 resilience with the amount of walking he has to do.
The red dorm's the only dorm where you could get caught doing weed.
It's the only dorm where you can't get caught doing weed.
Yeah.
We're right
Unless
by
they-
the police.
Surrounded by a forest.
They're not gonna come in there.
Even the police know.
Look, they've probably put drugs in our fucking dorm to make it seem like we did drugs.
Oh no,
You're trying to fucking frame us? What are you talking about?
we need to be here because of all the drugs that the students have. The students don't have any drugs. We found these drugs in the Slifer dorm. I guess we gotta stay.
Isn't it your job to deal with that?
That's what we're here for.
No,
We're
sir.
gonna deal with all these drugs.
These aren't my
Imagine
drugs.
someone in-
Mine are better.
I can just imagine someone in Slifer practicing like the dual runner driving, then gets pulled over by a cop and goes, "So caught you speeding, huh? This is practice."
Yeah, practicing for the prison cells, I see. Practicing for satellite, maybe? We'll see.
It looks like one of your taillights is broken. Kicks it.
But
I
yeah,
was walking.
this used to be the Slifer dorm, but currently it is being I mean, they needed to be somewhere, right? Like,
Oh,
Yeah, like
Sector
they're
security had to go
important, right?
somewhere.
Like they're a big,
Well-
they do like a lot of work for the school, so you have to put them
Oh.
somewhere decent. You can just fucking leave them in the woods, right?
Yeah.
well, look what we have here. It seems you have 4 copies of Pot of Greed in your deck. We're taking you in.
you can't have that much pot of greed.
God. Anyway, I must bounce out. It's been fun, y'all.
All
Mwah.
good. You
Wow.
take care. What?
Later.
Can't believe
Yeah,
he
oh.
ran off before we were even done with the recording.
I can't
So,
believe
what a
so
fool.
Thank you for game, by
What
the
a
way.
fool.
And thank
Thank you for
guys
game.
What an
playing.
absolute fool.
Thank you so much
The
for playing my
fool.
game.
Yeah, we're gonna end things
It's
here for
always
the
fun to
recording.
LP with you guys.
Thank you guys very much for coming. We will get back to you guys next week whenever everybody talks to their new friend who is apparently waiting for them for some reason outside of their dorm that I guess they knew they were going to go to. Yeah, hope everybody had a good time. And until next time, guys, like always, later days.
What?
Bye.